All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Good to go. Okay to go. Okay to go. Okay to go. Head over to your Discord. Join your voice channel I made. That would be great. Patmos. Voice. How do I join? Friends? Or? How? Oh my God. This is hilarious. No. Discord. I'm so confused. Talk live streams. Uh, uh, got it. Hello?
Hello?
Oh, there it is. Okay. I can see it. I just couldn't figure out how to join it. I got it. I got it. I got it.
I guess we're live already on your channel.
Oh no, is it already? Oh, that's okay. I'm just
Yeah, I should be aware
practicing.
of all the things I'm going to say right now, so.
Yes, always. I'm sorry. I thought I was just setting up a broadcast. You know what, sir? I've only had 2 sips of coffee. Morning.
It's fine.
Morning. I can stop it and I can delete it.
No, it's no problem. I'll just start
Do
my
it.
stream as well,
Go ahead.
and then we can start.
Yep. More coffee. All right. Yeah, I'm good. I've got the game going. Woohoo! You go ahead.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentle people. So nice to have you all here for yet another stream during this little Christmas holiday. And it is Friday, so basically Christmas is over. That's done. Right, one of the last things of the year done. And we are going to get started with the talk. And I know some of you get very excited when they hear about the talk, but no, it's not that talk. It's just talking about gaming and stuff. And of course, I'm not going to do that alone, and we're not just going to talk, as you can already see. We're going to play a game, but I should have somebody here with me, and I hope we can actually hear you already.
Yeah.
Are you there, Jessica?
I'm here. Good morning or evening or whatever.
Hello. How are you today?
I'm good. I'm just waking up with coffee.
Well, that's an important thing.
It's important. Coffee's important. All right. I'm good to go. I'm excited. You're going to make a world?
I just did, so all I have to do now is invite you over so you can actually join us, and then we can invite to the game. You should have the invite now.
Yeah.
Luckily now the game is paused, which soon will be over, so then we'll have to get going. So what are we going to do today, people? Well, I have prepared a whole bunch of questions, but mainly this is supposed to be just an organic talk. We're going to talk about the whole adventure of being YouTubers and Twitchers and streamers and stuff like that. And we're just going to have some fun with that.
That's interesting stuff.
Yeah. We are in the presence of a very big YouTuber here, so that should be very nice.
I suppose. I don't know. There's big YouTubers, and then there's me.
Well, I was going to say you're double my size, but I mean your channel is, so...
Yeah, it is, I guess.
So it's very nice to have you. And of course, for those in chat, we'll be doing some gaming Sapiens, and we'll also explain soon what that is all about. We're going to do a lot of talking, and then in the end, there will be a little Q&A where you can ask all questions you want. Beware though, although you can ask any question you want, the one that's the question is to can choose whether or not he or she wants to answer it. So don't expect an answer to all your questions.
So I can't sneak into chat and ask you whatever questions I want?
You can do that. If you have the time for it, while we're talking and playing a game, you can still chat, then you go ahead and do that.
I'm very excited. I love this game. I love Sapiens too, so I'm excited to play this game.
Very nice. And I believe you're live as well, so hello to everybody watching there.
Yeah, I'm trying that out.
Hello to everybody watching here.
Over there. Are you already in the...
I sent you an invite.
Yeah, I think I'm in. I just have to... There you are. I got it.
Good. And there should be a tribe right next to mine, so you can join that one.
All right.
We're equal-sized tribes. And that gives me time to say hello to Kevbot, Fire Lion, Roadhog, Trouble, Mark, and anybody else that might be watching or lurking. So nice to have you all here. Let's see, my audio should be working. If there's any problems with the audio or things are not level, please let us know so we can adjust things a little bit. But everything should be working.
Right on that ocean. You picked a good site.
I think so. And now that you're in the game, I can't pause anymore, so the game will now keep running. And let's first explain a little bit about the game so people know what we do, and then we can talk about you and more of you. So what game are we playing?
We're playing Sapiens. I love it. I love this game. It's a single developer. He's constantly upgrading it. And I guess it's like a primitive sort of city builder. Let's see what tribes we have. Sorry, I gotta look. And then you want to pick some tribes. He just introduced, maybe not just, but recently introduced multiplayer. So this is really the first time we tried it out the other day. It's the first time I've tried out multiplayer on this at all, just to make sure that it works, right? And it looks kind of interesting.
It is. It's fun. I had a lot of fun last time we played this and tried it out for this stream, so.
Let's see. I just gotta pick a tribe. I'm so picky.
You should just pick the one right next to me so we can meet each other in the end.
They're all right next to you, kind of.
No, there was one really right next to me.
You want me to pick the one that's right? That's the yellow one? That's harder.
No, there was a green one next to me. Or did it be removed when I started here so that
I
you
don't
didn't go too
know.
close or something?
I want to be by the water. There's quite a few. Oh, there's one right over there. Yeah.
Water's overrated.
Water's overrated.
The
Don't you
settlement
live
is a
in
bit
the
far from water,
Netherlands?
says Mark. Well,
There's a lot of water. It's a water.
yeah, that's why it's overrated. We have so much water. I'm going to skip the tutorial.
Okay, I'm gonna pick
now.
this one here. It's not really near the water very much, but it looks like it's got some things. Okay, I've got an early riser, lazy slow learner, pessimist, tone deaf, musical, charismatic, lazy dude. We're picking this one.
Sounds like you got the winning team.
All right. Okay, this is pretty cool.
So what's the game about and what do we have to do?
Oh, you skipped the tutorial?
Yeah.
You just skipped it?
We played this last time.
Okay. I've never skipped the tutorial.
Oh, you can play it if you want to.
Play the tutorial. No, I don't want to. I don't want to cancel it. Here, we'll just continue. So you want to make sure that you feed your people and they don't die. Pretty much is the objective of the game.
Sounds reasonable.
Sounds reasonable. And then I'm hoping that sort of later on. Okay. Oh, I can see your tribe. There you are. Yeah, we're not that far apart.
Where are you?
Yeah, there you go. I can zoom over and look at your tribe.
Up there.
You're already clearing grass. Yeah, I'm closer to the water. But I'm on not a very flat area, actually.
Oh, complaining. Yeah, who needs tutorials? That's right. So basically the game is pretty easy. We start up with a group of nice, lovely people, which are dumb as well, you know.
They're dumb.
They have to learn everything.
Yeah.
So I told them now to rub these sticks together, and then they do an amazing discovery that probably leads to fire or something. And that's basically going on with everything. So you give them a little rock, and they start pounding it together, and then they learn something. That's the whole idea.
Yeah, they learn and they progress through everything. Yeah.
At least that's the idea, that they progress.
In theory.
Ooh, we have a breakthrough. Fire lighting.
Wow, you're moving along,
now I can make fire. And that's the whole base of the game. And then we have to give them a place to sleep and set up storages and make them develop so that they turn into a bunch of nice people. That's the whole idea.
And then more people come and join your wonderful, beautiful tribe if you're awesome. You know.
Yeah, and if not, then they won't. Oh, they'll leave you. Also an option.
The beginning is kind of tough because, you know, they don't have anything. But
then you don't have to worry about losing your stuff, so that's good.
I guess so. All right. I've got, oh no, food. I don't know that I have very much food around here. Oh, there's a little bit of food.
You don't have food?
Yeah, I'm just looking around to see what place on this planet I landed in the middle of nowhere with the job of just clear some grass in this.
Don't worry about it too much. It'll be fine.
It'll be fine. Just taking a look around.
New breakthrough, rock napping, nice.
See, you're just ticking along.
You can now make tools, people. Yeah, people, you don't need to do the tutorial. It's just slowing you down. Let's get going.
You're hilarious.
And while we are now starting, and everybody can see about the game, and don't worry about the game, I'll be featuring this game later on the channel as well. Not today, of course, but on other times, because this is interesting. But why not start by you telling chat a little bit about yourself? Who are you? Where you're from? What you're doing? And of course, only those things that you actually want to share.
What kind of questions do you have for me, Mr. Patmos?
No, we're just going to start with a little introduction. So
Introduction. Hi, I'm Jessica from Jessica Wanders and Jessica Wanders Gaming now. Yeah, where I do videos about all kinds of things. Jessica Wanders. Originally, my main channel, I do budget grocery challenges, as well as some traveling. I do also camping camping videos, cruise videos, not very often, but mostly it's about how you can eat food for less money, good meals, spend less. And now, because gaming is not very similar to my other channel, I created a whole nother channel to do some gaming stuff. Yeah, that's me. That's what I'm doing.
Nice. So we're in the presence of somebody that does not just have one, but has two YouTube
I don't
channels.
think it's not hard to have two YouTube channels. You just, YouTube really wants you to have another channel, and for the longest time, I didn't want another one because it's kind of a little bit harder to manage two channels. But if you don't have two channels, YouTube doesn't really know how to push your content if it's really different stuff. So I thought it would be better to have separate channels for these sort of wildly different topics and content, right? So seems to be going okay.
So basically, you're telling me I'm doing it wrong with my one channel.
No, your channel's all the same stuff though. Like if you suddenly decided that you wanted to do like mushroom foraging, you should start another channel.
Of all things.
Well, it's because I'm recently starting mushroom foraging, so it's probably what I thought of. But yeah, like things that are really, really different. Although the guy who inspired me to start YouTubing was a guy in England he has a channel called Atomic Shrimp. Have you ever watched it?
Not me.
Oh, he's really cool, and he does all kinds of videos, and he has kept it on one channel. Like he has everything from scam baiting to foraging to sort of budget grocery challenges and stuff. But I don't know. He's managed to keep it all together on one channel, and he's really big. But I thought the gaming stuff should go somewhere else. He's somewhere else. Not that there isn't a crossover. I'm sure there's a crossover. Gaming people who also like cheap grocery and meal ideas. It could be true.
Yeah, I guess having multiple completely different topics makes it harder for YouTube to decide what channel you have and then see who they can send it to.
Yeah.
And if you have a specific topic, then that makes it easier for them to find your right audience.
That's right. Yeah, the analytics and the AI monster that is YouTube. Yeah. They like to know what your content is.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
And what to do with it.
Oops, now I'm clicking the wrong stuff here. Oh boy, no.
Oh no, I don't want seeds. No, don't. Ah, that was silly. No, don't. No, stop that. Okay.
Get a little distracted by making mistakes in the game.
Yeah.
But you started out with your food channel first, if I'm right.
Oh yeah, several years ago, years and years ago. I watch extreme grocery budget challenge stuff, and it started with the $21 a week grocery challenge because they were doing it in the United States, and our currency isn't exactly the same, right? In Canada, like $1 in the United States costs us about $1.40 Canadian.
Oh wow!
To buy $1, and so they were doing $21 a week grocery challenges, which is $1 a meal, basically, for 7 breakfasts, 7 lunches, and 7 dinners. And I thought, I don't know. Our grocery prices are generally more expensive in Canada, and with the exchange rate, I just wasn't sure if it was possible to do it in Canada. So that was the first time I tried it. First time, like, I wonder if I can do this too in Canada. And then I started filming the $21 a week grocery challenge, and that's what happened. And then here I am.
Nice. So, what made you decide to actually film it? Because I think a lot of people see those things on YouTube and try it themselves, but they don't really think about filming it themselves.
Well, I think that especially in Canada, people don't. Yeah, they wouldn't think of doing that, and it's kind of, well, what? Why can't I do it? Right? Why not? Why can't I? So yeah. And it's been great because my channel has inspired other people in Canada to start their own channel doing the same kind of things. So in Canada, oftentimes I think that we're kind of the United States is such a big neighbor, and sometimes we think, oh, we can't do it in Canada because the United States is so big, or they're doing it, or they're not going to like our content, or yeah. So I don't know. I just went for it, and I just was seeing if I could do it, and it would be interesting. And learning new things is always fun. So, and then it got very popular very fast. So I just kept doing it. And I like all the other. I was watching all the other challenges that I do, like the pantry challenge that is starting in 5 days. The no spend pantry challenge, where you just eat everything in your house, is an incredibly popular pantry challenge in the United States in January. That I always watched, and then everybody sort of liked it, so I kept going. So, yeah, and it's such a great community.
Some things are a little by accident.
Yeah. Well, try new things all the time, right? Try things. Okay.
I guess some people are different. Not all of us go out try all different stuff.
That's true. That's true. I like to try new things, and
oh, that's cool.
I love to try new things. I love trying new food. Obviously, I like trying all the things that people tell me to try, and trying and learning new skills and stuff. So I'm a big lifelong learner.
Cool. Well, that's an interesting one for chat, because they can ask questions later, and now you know that if you ask her something that she hasn't tried yet, she gets really interesting. So
I do.
I have to think of. I've already seen cow tipping and stuff like that being mentioned in chat. So who knows? Maybe we'll get a video about that. Just
Maybe
give
I'll
her some
try
good
it.
suggestions.
I feel the same way about new games too. If anybody is watching me try the demos that I've been trying, I get very excited when I'm trying new things. I think it's fun.
Yeah, we have a lot of fun, like watching you and Herod play Raft. It's fun.
Yeah. I have a good time. It's a good time.
Yeah, it makes the game a lot more interesting.
It's fun.
Cool. So how long are you at it now?
How long?
Yeah.
YouTubing? I think I started in. I might have started 2021. I think in August. Maybe so 3 years, 3.5 years.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I believe we found each other's channels pretty early on.
Pretty early. Well, Patmos, I was watching you before I started my channel. Actually, I think.
Yeah, I don't really. I do remember us going a few years back, but I don't really know whether you already started back then.
No, I probably wouldn't have said. Yeah, I probably wouldn't have said anything in the beginning. Maybe. But yeah, no, yeah, pretty soon. You pretty soon you noticed that I had a channel, and I was watching your channel. That was cool. I've been enjoying watching your channel grow too. It's fun.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. But yeah, I remember your channel.
Yeah.
From the beginning. That was cool.
Finally, I'm learning some things. Just so busy chatting with you, I'm not paying attention. Let's make some hand knives. There we go.
Oh, I should keep distracting you from the game so that I get a highly developed town and you're just.
I don't think it's not supposed to be a competition.
This is good. This is good. I should keep getting more interesting games with other people if I do this again, so that I can distract them all the time.
Oh, yeah. I'm on to you, though.
Oh, nice. So what did you do before the whole YouTube adventure started?
Oh, what did I do before it? I raised small children until they became bigger children.
least you did that right.
and then left my house. Yeah, that's what I did.
Nice.
That's what I did. We have 3 children between us, me and Mr. Wanders, and that's a full-time job right there.
Yeah. We have only one, and that's already a full-time job.
Yeah. So no, I'm fully like free now. I'm like free. I'm free.
Wow.
Free.
Sounds like a big achievement. Oh, I'm finally free.
Oh yeah. I'm free to do whatever I want.
Yeah.
And
if you're in their children, she still loves you, but she's just free now.
Yeah. No, they know. They know I'm free. I'm free.
Don't come unannounced. You'll invade her freedom.
Yeah. I mean, they're still like, yeah, they're free to be here. But I mean, comes a point where you don't have to be responsible for them anymore. And they're off living their lives and doing their stuff. And they're not living here anymore, mostly, usually.
Mostly.
So, they're all in their 20s. So they all have their own gigs going on.
Well, very good. And if you have the time and stuff to enjoy your freedom now, then you did something right, because then they look after themselves and you don't need to worry about them. So that's
right.
good.
Yeah. So that's good. That's fun. And at least 2 of them are annoyed with me, because when they were children, I would say to them, you can't just play video games. You're never going to make money on YouTube. You can't do that. You need to have a life. You need to plan your... And now I've had many apologies. I've had to make many, many apologies, because, now here I am making money on YouTube. So it's funny.
The internet is bad, but mommy's going to make money out of it.
Get off the computer and stop playing games. But Mom, look at all these YouTubers making money on YouTube. Mom, you can't do that.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's funny. They give me a hard time. It's fun.
They shoot. That's why they're kids.
Mm-hmm. They're also a good tech resource for me, so that's helpful.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Is any of the family members involved in your channels?
No. No, although one of them says that we could stream. Oh no, what's it called? No, I'll think on it. Maybe the name of it will bubble up. Just over Christmas, we were talking about maybe streaming. Oh, there's little yellow spacesuit people that have to go mine rocks or something. Oh, what's it called? It'll come up to me. Anyway, it's possible. It's possible I might be streaming with one of them in the future.
Nice.
Which could be fun.
They want a piece of the profits.
Yeah, right. My gaming channel, not so much. Like, wow. I think that the first channel was, in 4 months. In 4 months, I was monetized on the first channel. It was really fast.
Well done.
But it was sudden and confusing, and it took some time to understand what was happening. But I think that it's a different market. I mean, everybody is streaming games, right? And I think it's
the hardest market.
Yeah, I think it's difficult to sort of find your way or your community, I guess.
Yep.
In the gaming world. So,
yeah, I believe it's one of the biggest things people do on YouTube. So
yeah,
it's very hard to get into. There's always another choice if you're not fun enough and stuff. So
yeah. So
but I guess then maybe that's also part of what the goal is. So if your goal is to please as many people, then it's probably going to be hard. If you just do what you love and see what comes from it, then it might be different, because then you just have a lot of fun anyways.
Yeah, I think that's the goal too, right? So I think that's the goal with my other channel too. Like, I enjoy people get involved, and I enjoy the community of it, which is what I think that you have created over here with your channel and your Discord as well. just the community of people supporting each other and having fun is kind of what I think YouTube is all about, right?
Yeah, or at least should be about.
What? Yeah, that's where I want to be in the YouTube anyways. If it's not about that, I'm not in that part of YouTube. You know?
Yeah, true.
I'm not participating over there. I think that I've barely got a tent up, and I suspect... Oh, you don't either. You have grass.
I actually found out that I didn't build any beds, but I was just
Yeah, that's what I was just doing. I'm like, oh no, I have no beds. Nothing.
Oh, shoot.
But I've checked on you, and you're not more advanced. Going crazy.
You're not more advanced. I don't mind my people sleeping outside, because yours are too.
That's right.
Okay, now we know that.
There we go. Yep. YouTube. And Mr. Wonders is not retired yet. So, in an empty house, you gotta find something to do.
True.
And if you have prioritized raising your children, it is the problem with women who stay home and raise their kids, right? They lose out on being in the workforce for that many years.
Same happens to men, by the way, because I'm
And
a
men.
stay-at-home dad.
And men, yeah. Sorry, you're right.
No
That
problem.
was wrong
No
of me.
problem.
No, good catch. Like if whoever is prioritizing staying home is losing out on that opportunity to gain experience in whatever job, right? So if you try to re-enter the workforce, it's difficult, right?
True.
And Mr. Wander's only got a few years left before he retires, so for me to start working now seems silly.
I guess that depends on your marriage. Like, if you don't want to be home when he's home, then you should probably go get a job. But
I can't wait for him to be done and home, honestly. It's crazy. He works so many hours. It's so much. Like, that's the reason I couldn't work when he was working, because he works shift work and long hours. So somebody had to stay home with the kids. Can't have both parents out of the house with the shift, the job that he has. So somebody had to stay home.
no, but it's good if you have the opportunity. I know there's families in Holland where people would like one of them to stay home, but financially they just have to work both to make ends meet. So.
Yeah, for sure. And especially more and more, right? Things are getting more and more and more expensive. Yeah. Okay, I feel like my people are just sitting around, not doing anything right at this point.
I finally made some beds now, so some of them are asleep.
I got beds. I think I'm building on a... Oh, what? Oh, they didn't... Yeah, see? Oh, they're going to make a torch. Yay! Okay, finally I have fire. All right. You need fire.
By the way, Trouble says Deep Rock Galactic. Is that the game?
No. Oh, no. Nope.
Trying to keep my eyes on chat a bit, but chat's later on with the Q&A. Not right now, people.
Deep Rock, no.
And now you're talking about Mr. Wonders might be off work in a few years.
Yes.
Is he going to pop up in any videos then?
Oh, no. And not gaming either. He doesn't really play video games. So it's just, I mean, maybe. I don't know. His feet maybe.
Oh.
His feet sometimes show up in pictures, and sometimes
working in the garden.
His hands show up in cooking. Sometimes.
So where's your tribe now, by the way?
Where?
What's it called?
Huh?
What's your tribe called?
What are they called?
Yeah.
In the game?
Yeah, because I can't find you.
What do you mean? I can find you. You're right there. I see you. I'm close to the water.
Oh, you're the one close to the water. Yeah, but I believe last time in the multiplayer you got a different color. And I see my tribe and then my name after it. I don't see.
Yeah, go towards here.
Maybe you are these then.
If I'm you. Oh my gosh, you're building a giant hut. Okay, I get it. Yeah, you should be able to see me. You can't see me?
Oh, I think I might be able to find you now. There's a fire.
Oh, there's water over there too. Not that water. There are other
Oh,
water.
I found. Are you building a small hut?
Yeah, barely.
Oh, that's you. Okay, it doesn't say it's you, so that's why I thought. Oh,
Really?
there.
Oh no, I
Yeah.
didn't build enough beds. The poor guy's sleeping out on the.
Oh, maybe we have to meet first. I can. It doesn't show me that it's you, so now I've clicked one of your people and tell them to greet them. So maybe then we finally meet.
No, that can't be me. Does it have a
Oh, that's
triangle
the one.
over his head?
That's one with only the tent. So.
Oh, did you come over to visit?
Oh, no, I just clicked, so it should take a while. But yeah, this is a highly organized town, so this has to be yours.
Me or beds?
I wonder if everything is fine and you're really into the game.
Sorry, I'm
Well, you can see
trying.
me, so.
Well, right now I'm trying to make some more beds under my sad little tent thing.
But it does look like something went wrong because
What happened?
I can speed up the game.
You
And
can?
I should not be able to. Yeah.
No, you should not be able to. But I can see you. I can see your people. I can see everything.
That's weird, and something must be hickey here. Oh, wow.
That's strange. Okay, I'm looking at your live stream.
I think I should just do a quick restart and then invite you in again. That might fix it.
Okay.
Well, the multiplayer is new, so things can happen.
Yeah, yep, for sure. Okay, I don't know.
And while I do the little restart and then invite you in over, why don't you take us along the start of your YouTube journey? What things did you
Oh my gosh.
find out that were hard and that were interesting and things you didn't know about that you encountered in the early weeks and stuff?
Oh my goodness. You don't like to put people on the spot or anything.
No.
And that's a long time ago. That's wait, should I end my game or do you think it'll kick me out? I should probably end my game, right?
I'm already out. So.
Yeah, okay, just a sec. Let me just end this game. I'll exit that. Also, there was a debug. Are you sure you want to exit? It saves constantly while you play, so it should be fine, right?
Yep.
Exit.
And it should be saved on mine. I'm back in now, so.
All right. I can't talk. I got stuff to do here.
It says your tribe is hibernating now, so.
Okay. And you're going to send me another invite?
I did.
There it is.
And then I see Cyrus. Hey, good to see you. And hello, Steve. Nice of you to join us. What's happening? Well, a little reload because
we're waiting for
Jessica
the war.
could see me, but I couldn't see her little tribe. Oh yeah, now it has the good color. Hopefully it works now.
Still says I'm connecting to the server. Didn't we have this problem the other day?
Oh, then I have to just completely.
I might just have to completely go out of my game.
It has the right color now, and it says Jessica Wanders. So.
That's interesting.
At least that happened.
Yeah, we had this happen before. Connecting to the server. Yeah, that's what's happening here.
Well, people, technical difficulties, they happen sometimes.
They happen. Technical difficulties. What were my challenges? The challenges of my YouTube channel. Filming, cooking. So the first year of my YouTube channel, I did the entire channel with my iPhone. I edited on my iPhone. I filmed with my iPhone.
Wow.
I chatted with my iPhone. It was all on my iPhone. One iPhone and me and one YouTube channel. So it was a little challenging. I gotta say, that was challenging.
Yeah, I get that.
Yep. Yeah.
Wow.
Let me see if I can see what's happening.
It's not working yet?
It's just still trying. Here, I had to hard restart it last time too.
Yeah, well, let me know if it works. Otherwise, I'll do that too because I did it last time as well together with you. So I totally forgot to get some food.
Okay, so let me I'm completely out of the game. We'll get back in the game.
And of course, now's a good time, people, to prepare all your questions for later. We're in the presence of a big YouTuber here, so you can ask
big
all your
YouTuber,
questions.
big YouTube. Okay. There are big YouTubers that, you know, I could only aspire to be. All right.
Canadian internet for the win. I don't think this has to do with the internet. It's a game thing. The multiplayer is relatively new in this game, so sometimes there's a little.
Okay, send me another invite.
Yes. Invite to the game.
Let's see if we can get it.
If not, I'll do a quick restart too, because I can do that relatively fast.
Come on. Come on.
And this is helpful because now my tribe is at least developing.
Ah! Man, it's not. It's just connecting to server, honestly.
Okay. I'll just get out quickly and do a restart.
Hold on, we'll both get out. We'll both get out. Both get out of there. Where is it?
Should just go to black, so I don't have to do anything with my screen. Come on, get out of it. Very good. There we are.
Da, da, da. Okay, let me start it up. Stop that.
Trouble says maybe Jessica's internet wandered.
That does wander all over the place.
Oh, well, it will be fine. Last time we got it working too. I'm already loading up the game again.
Okay, I'm off.
And I'm back in. Ooh, I got flint napping. Nice. Let's send an invitation. Oh, I do. Oh, yeah, there you are.
Don't
you're
trust.
still out of the game.
Say 0 likes.
Invite to the game. So, what were your goals when you started all of this? What?
You know, I thought that. So it was a bit of a kind of a flurry. Like I thought that it would take me years to get monetized with the first channel. I thought, oh, I'll be at this for years. I'll plug away at it, and eventually, maybe one day, I'll get monetized, right? And that's sort of not what happened. I don't know what my goals are. My goals are, I don't know, just to continue doing what I'm doing on the main channel. I think I have a wonderful community of people over there, so I enjoy that. I don't know, keep learning things. Like this whole channel, the whole gaming channel has taught me so many skills that I didn't have from my other channel, the whole streaming thing, which is great. Just learning other things all the time that I can apply to the main channel as well. My goals. What are my goals? What are your goals?
Well, the question mainly was what was your goal when you started?
Oh, when I started, to occupy my time.
We can talk about your goals for now later on.
My goal was to find something interesting to do. To explore new things and find something that I could sort of put my efforts into while Mr. Wanders is still at work and I'm here, not doing anything.
Well, you have a nice garden and stuff, so you already had some stuff to do.
Yeah. Yep. Why do people YouTube? I'm not sure. I feel like I am not anywhere where I should be. I am not in the game. I'm in a whole different tribe. Okay, that's good. What happened?
A whole different tribe?
Yeah, I said continue, but it didn't work. Hold on.
I guess you had to do the invitation from me.
I did. I practiced it. I don't know. It started the game and then it said, like, continue. But that's my other tribe. If anyone's watching on my channel.
You're in the wrong game.
Yeah, it does suck.
But I guess if you continue, it will load up your last save, but it doesn't save on your end because I opened the game. So.
Yeah, exactly. I just hit continue, and then it ended up in my other save.
Oh.
Launch game
just
here.
Have to accept the invitation.
Yeah, I did though, but then it just started my game. Invite me to play just one more time.
No problem. We'll do. Let's see. invite to the game.
I mean, I don't think I had any big goals of becoming like huge. Okay, thank you. There we go. Umakiwi is the name of my tribe. Hibernating. Let's load it. Yeah, there we go. That
It
looks.
says you connected. Very nice.
Now it looks right. Downloading the map. Type map. All right, you're gonna be way ahead of me now. Whew.
Hey,
Oh.
Catherine, good to see you. But yeah, I guess when I started this, also my goal wasn't to just be very big and huge and make tons of money. It was just a way to see and try, and I already gamed, so
Yeah.
I was like, why not just record it and stuff
Yeah.
and put it on and see what comes from it without having like the big goals of making this like a full work week and stuff like that. So it's usually, I don't think most of them will start out with, I want to get like 100k subs and then live of it or something. You just have a different little thing in mind, and then it starts to grow and you're like, oh, what's happening now?
Yeah.
What am I actually going to do with this?
Well, yeah. Yeah. If it gets bigger, yeah. Then what do you do? And then it's a lot of stuff to learn about. Yeah, all the time it's something new, like tax information, and it's just it becomes just more and more things to learn about, which is fine, but it's an ever expanding learning opportunity, that's for sure.
Yeah, it is. And it's a lot of fun. At least I totally love it.
Yeah, I think I could really get on board with only ever live streaming, because it takes away all the editing that you have to do. And that seems attractive.
Yeah, but then the hard part is that if you're in the kitchen and cooking and stuff and you're only live streaming, you can't do any prep work, or
Yeah,
if you burn something, everybody will see and stuff. So
yeah, live streaming cooking, no. I don't think so. I think that honestly, my channels, both of them, very family friendly. Me cooking in the kitchen, live streaming, not very family friendly. Yeah, there's a lot of frustration that I edit out of that stuff that I wouldn't want in a live stream. Just saying. Yeah.
well, that could be interesting. That could be the third channel.
The third channel.
Jessica Uncensored, and then there you get all the swear words and stuff.
Hair Dev knows.
Well, I've heard a little bit of that in Astroneer, but
yeah, we try to edit that stuff out of there. Mm-hmm. Yep. I haven't even built like a roof over my head over here. I'm coming to check you out. Oh yeah, yeah, you don't have a roof either. Okay, that's fine. That's
I have
fine.
a few unhappy people, which is a problem.
I have, yes, I don't have any food. You know,
I have an old guy that's unhappy. So
I told you guys to go get food. What are you doing? Everybody is not happy. Well,
So just a little check from my chat. Is my audio okay? Because my YouTube says it's not fine, and my OBS says it's perfect. And it seems every now and then people respond to me in chat, so they should be able to hear me. But
my
please let me know.
bicycle simulator. Cavbot, I watched Wifey play bicycle. Well, I didn't watch it. I didn't catch the stream, but I watched it afterwards. Bicycle simulator looks like a nightmare, but I would laugh all the way through. That would be hilarious.
It was fun. It was fun.
Bicycle.
Thank you very much for acknowledging that. Sounds good, people. That's great. And as you can see, I invited 2 new people to my little tribe. Happy with that.
Oh, there you go.
Just have to make sure I feed them. All right, but we're already getting to know a bit about the history of your channel and what got you into it and what you're planning on. Well, that we didn't actually get. What are you planning on for now?
What am I planning on for now?
Yeah, what are your goals or ideas or things?
To keep going. Yeah. To keep going, to keep learning. I mean, in January, I do my no spend January and February pantry challenge on my main channel, I don't spend any money on groceries, and I just figure out what the heck I have left over in my house to make meals out of for 2 months so that I don't have to leave my house and go to the grocery store in the snow. But then I've got some trips planned. Everybody on my main channel is pretty unhappy. I spent a lot of this year going on big cruises because it was a milestone birthday year for me, and we did some bucket list trips. But everybody's very excited that I get back to truck camping and cooking in my camper. So that there's a lot of that planned for this coming year. And then I think I just want to try to figure out where the popular niche is in the gaming channel. Yeah. I think I'll be trying to do a lot of new game demos because I think I find that incredibly hilarious and enjoyable. games I've never played before and trying to figure out what the heck is up. Like, I enjoy it, so probably more of that. Yep.
Nice, and then some live streaming as well, I guess, because that saves a lot of editing.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Oh my gosh, the digging takes forever to learn. Did you get digging already?
No, I'm just trying to build the hut now and get some food in.
Okay.
And I really want to learn how to make food and plant it and stuff so that I can do that.
Yeah. Finally, I think I've got some berries. Look at my little guys. Oh, got some
Lucky you.
pregnant ladies carrying berries. Okay, good. Berries. I think that's...
thank you very much, Cyrus. Cyrus up to both your channels, he said. He likes prep stuff. According to Steve, you're another prepper.
Yeah. Pantry. I like my pantry. It's pretty low right now, but yeah. Well, if you want to get into detail, next year I want to. So I do a lot of canning and preserving out of my garden, and I'm really far behind on it because this year we just weren't around as much. So I'm going to do some stuff. I'm interested to find out because the garden hasn't been performing as well, and without too much of a conversation about climate change, things have just been, the weather's been so horrible, and that maybe I should just start canning by buying produce, and that could be a whole investigation. Like, is it still cost effective to buy produce and preserve it rather than buying things? So that's a whole investigation that I'm looking into. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm much of a prepper. I don't have big buckets of 20 years worth of food in my closet, but I think that it's important to have a well-stocked pantry. Yeah. So, but my pantry's really low right now, so this next year is definitely going to be a pantry stocking kind of year. Prepper, yeah.
Then the challenge next month is going to be extra hard because you have a low pantry and you are going to not shop for a month.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Maybe we have to find a definition for the term low pantry then, because maybe what you call a low pantry is worth half a year of food. I don't know.
It's like if I had to stop. Oh yeah, probably. Yeah, but what happens is the options for creating interesting meals go down as the variety goes down, right? So
yeah. But I guess also we have here like a little cultural thing, because if you ever watch on television and stuff and you see people in America and they have these huge cupboards filled with food and stuff and they can last for ages, and I don't think that's really a thing like in the Netherlands where we have a shop on every corner and people are not really used to have like big supplies. So I probably have food for like 3 weeks maximum in the house. That's it.
Yeah.
So this might also be a culture thing. Like I could not survive for a month without going to the shop because simply I never have enough supplies anyway. So I have to go to the shop.
Maybe you don't get enough snow.
Oh, if we get 3 days of snow a year, then we're lucky.
See? Yeah. It's horrible going grocery shopping. I think there's two things that contribute to me having a large pantry. I have a garden. So a large garden. So I need to be able to store and preserve or store all of that stuff coming in from the garden. So generally speaking, people who have gardens will have some kind of pantry or larder or cold storage space. But also, I hate going grocery shopping in the snow. It's horrible. The drive, we live a bit out of town, so the drive in on the highway in the snow is miserable. And then pushing a shopping cart around in the miserable snow is also miserable. So I just want to stay at home for like January and February. But I can understand that. When I was younger, I didn't have a pantry, like when I lived in apartments and stuff like that. I chopped all the time. Yeah. But yeah, in America, definitely, there's a big culture of preppers. I wouldn't call myself a prepper necessarily.
You're not going to build a secret underground big bunker with months of food and stuff?
No, but I do have like a fully self-contained truck camper situation. So I like to think of my camper as like my bug out unit. If you want to talk about that, it can go wherever, and it's fully solar powered. So,
Nice.
Yeah, it can go. It could go. I could last for a while. Yeah.
But I guess that's where the cultural differences come in. Like food and stuff has never been a problem in the Netherlands. We all live close to a store.
Yeah.
Like I have to walk for 5 minutes. I'm in the store and in the supermarket. They have everything I could ever want.
Yeah.
Everything is always well supplied. We have a perfect watering system here, so I don't need to store any water. It just comes out of the sink and it's completely cleaned up. It's cleaner than bottled
Ours
water
too.
from the supermarket.
Yeah.
So I guess it's a whole different situation than when you. Maybe in the countryside, in the Netherlands, more people are more likely to stock up a bit more.
Yeah, probably, right?
But even then, it's like maximum probably 30 minutes drive over perfect roads to get to your shop with no snow and stuff.
Yeah, with no snow.
And like the average power outage a year for a Dutch household is 28 minutes.
Yeah, we don't go out very much here. I mean, it has to get really windy. And to be fair, the highway is fine. It's just very dangerous when it's snowing. There's people crashing and dying on the highway all the time. So it's, I just don't like it. I don't want to.
No, I totally get it. And I guess if I was living in your place, I would probably have the same thing, but it's just not a common thing here. So it's interesting because I always wondered why people would do those challenges and stuff. And stock up on food because I can just get it around the corner. So why would I do that?
Yeah, I would say where I grew up in Vancouver. I grew up in Vancouver, the Vancouver area in British Columbia. It doesn't ever snow there. And I mean, if it does maybe once or twice a year and you just get a tiny bit of snow and it just melts. The roads are crazy because no one ever has snow tires on and they crash into everything. So that's where I grew up, and we didn't have a pantry. We didn't have to stock up on anything because it was the same thing, very easy to get food. Also, I think in America, they have what's called food deserts now, where they don't have grocery stores. Like they might have to drive 2 hours to get to a fully stocked store.
Wow.
Like in my town, like if I drive into town, it takes me about like half an hour to get into town on the highway. But once I'm there, there's I don't know, there's like 10 or 12 grocery stores. Like there's just plus Walmart, there's Walmart and Safeway and Save-On and Superstore, and there's 2 stores, there's the Freshco, there's like a ton. I don't think that it's necessarily like that in America anymore. I think they have to go a ways to the store now. And so if they're going to go, I think there's more of a tendency for them to stock up on more food.
Yeah.
It's what I'm hearing anyway from some of the people that watch my channel and stuff.
Yeah, well, I guess a lot of these things are very culturally different. Like in the Netherlands, if you have to drive half an hour to your work, that's considered like, oh, well, okay. If you go like an hour away, then you've basically crossed half our country. Why would you do that? Like, and if you're in America, you would just drive 2 hours to work, and then
Yeah.
work all day, drive 2 hours back, eat, and go to
Yeah.
sleep. And we're like, you're totally crazy if you do that. Why would I
Yeah.
waste all that time?
Yeah.
But that's because everything is close here.
Yeah. So when Mr. Wanders works, he drives at 110 kilometers an hour on the highway for an hour to work
Wow.
in the morning. And then he works 12 hours and then he drives 110 kilometers an hour back home at night. So it's 12-hour shift. So 14-hour day.
Whew.
To get to work. Yeah. And it's at the top of a mountain. So he has to drive over the highway that he has to drive on to go to work. They made a show called, what's it called? Driving the Coquihalla. Oh, what's that show called? Like not like Ice Road Truckers, but like Ice Road Truckers. Have you ever seen that show?
Oh, highway rescue and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's the highway he has to drive on to get. He's like, I drive that every day to go to work. But it is very dangerous. It's horrible. But yeah, I mean, if I drove, I can't even drive. I can drive for an entire day north and not even get out of my province. So,
Boy.
like just to get to where I grew up, where my mom lives, and like family lives in Vancouver, it takes us 4 hours. I'm pretty sure you would be in a different country, right?
Yeah, in all directions.
Yeah, especially if you drove like on the highway, 120 kilometers an hour for 4 hours, you would be
If I
somewhere
drive
else.
for like 5 hours non-stop, I'll be in Paris.
Yeah, that's amazing. I wouldn't even be in Vancouver. I would just be on the outskirts of Vancouver. No. Canada is so huge. I've traveled in Europe and it's amazing to me. I remember I took a train one time from Prague all the way to Paris and it was just like in a day. I was like, what? How many countries did I pass through? It's just nuts.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's cool. And it's nice to get some different perspectives on things sometimes. Like for us, distance is everything further away than an hour is like, whoa, man, what am I getting into? And for other people, that's so totally different. And it's real interesting to learn about those things, how people actually view the world because of where they came from.
Yeah.
So for me, having a pantry and storing all this food and putting in the effort of canning, that's like, wow. And for you, it's totally normal.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's not, yeah, my grandparents did a lot of canning. I would say that like my parents' generation, not so much for me. But I think that I don't know. I think people my age are getting more into it again. And the younger generations too, actually. Just because food prices are getting out of control.
Yep.
They really are. So.
But it's still interesting because people can have different reasons then for watching like your channel, for instance. For me, it's not about getting my own pantry because I will never have that. But for me, the fun is to see how you do that and what you have and what you do. And that's cool to see and nice to see how you all develop that. But for me, it's never going to be like I will never have a big pantry and put stuff in there.
What about a garden, though?
I do have a little garden, and I want
There
to
you
get some
go.
more food out of it at some point. But,
Yeah.
and that's also interesting for me. But it's still fun to watch people that actually have like a big warehouse in their own house, see what they do with it and how they mix things up and how you actually can food and stuff like that. Because I have no clue. So
Yeah.
it's still interesting. It's not just the people that do the same that might be interested in things.
Yeah,
like that.
that's
So
true.
That's cool.
For sure. I mean, I watched a lot of channels doing stuff I would never do. So, yeah, it's just looking at different things around the world, too, especially is interesting.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, Highway Through Hell, Haradev. That's right. Is that the one? Is that the one on the Coquihalla? She'll know. The Highway Through Hell, yeah, that one.
Oh, sounds like a nice place.
Yeah, no, it's a horrible show. But why? It's awful. Yeah. Highway Through Hell. It's a horrible highway. Yeah.
Trouble is questioning your credentials. I haven't heard her say once. Not
A.
Canadian, I say.
A.
Or A.
You want me to say A, eh? I
Oh,
do.
boy.
Sometimes I say it. Questioning my credentials. To be fair, I'm a little bit Americanized because my father moved to the United States and married an American, and I've spent a lot of my I spent more than a normal amount of time in America, like
Nice.
more than most Canadians spend probably. But I do get in the habit of saying A sometimes. I'm still digging. This guy needs to dig. Come on, dude.
Tell him what to do. Oh, I already have digging. Oh,
Oh,
no, you had then. Good.
guy's digging.
So do you have any Dutch relatives in your family? Because quite a
I don't.
portion of the Dutchies moved to Canada. So
Yeah, I grew up around a lot of Dutch people. I would say most of the people in my little area where I grew up were Dutch. My best friend was Dutch. Yeah, when I was growing up, there was just Dutch people everywhere. In my high school, there was a ton of Dutch people, just Dutch people everywhere. Yeah. They seem to form sort of like communities, and then they all know each other. And so if you know one Dutch people, you know all the Dutch people. So
true.
yeah,
That's the most interesting part about the Dutch. When they go to different countries, they all form communities, talk Dutch with each other, and everything is Dutch. And as soon as we are in Holland and people from different countries come here, they need to integrate and they need to shut up with their own language and they need to learn Dutch and stuff. It's so funny.
yeah. So I ended up knowing a lot of Dutch people because my best friend when I was young was Dutch, so we knew all the Dutch people. But I'm not Dutch. No one in my family is Dutch. But I did get stroopwafels and licorice.
Stroopwafels en dropjes.
Yeah, I did get that for Christmas this year. So yeah. I also appreciate because I was always at my friend's house visiting, right? We lived 2 houses away, and we'd go over to each other's houses for dinners and stuff with our families, and they would cook a lot of Dutch Indonesian food, which I thought was really great. So I got a lot of exposure to Indonesian food through them, which was very, I don't know, it's kind of widened my taste for that kind of food, you know?
Oh, they use a lot of spices and stuff.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Oh, I hear a Dutch episode coming on.
A Dutch episode, maybe.
You should make some Dutch stamppot and stuff.
Oh, I could. I could do a whole Dutch thing. How are we fast forwarding?
Because everybody's asleep on both camps.
Oh, okay. Well, that scared me.
Until one wakes up. Don't
Thought
worry.
I was all disconnected again.
No, it's all going well. Oh yeah, you should get stroopwafels and stuff on your channel.
Ah, yeah. That'd be good.
That would be nice. That would be nice.
I don't think my pronunciation is very good for Dutch things, though.
Oh, that's fine. We can help you out.
Other than that one sentence that I learned, the only Dutch thing I ever learned is what her mother used to yell at us when we were misbehaving. And I can't say it. I can't say it. I can't say it on the channel, or it's not family friendly anymore.
Oh, now it's in. Now I want to hear after the channel, after the stream.
Oh no.
I know Hiradev is related to the Dutch, so she probably can get you some Dutch stuff.
A lot of Indonesian.
And probably some recipes as well.
Yeah. Hiradev, she made an amazing Christmas Chinese dinner that looked fabulous.
It looked real good.
Well,
And the prawn salad from Body Shot also looked really nice.
Oh, I just did regular turkey this year.
Ooh.
And turkey, all the turkey fixins.
So will we see some of that on your channel?
No. The Christmas? No, I took a break over Christmas. You gotta take a break before you have to do 2 months of no spend grocery challenge.
You were stocking up to last through that.
Oh, yeah. No stocking up. Although, There's no stocking up. I did do a giant. Oh, chicken. Sorry, distracted. Okay. I did do.
I see a chicken!
I see a chicken. I was excited about the chickens. I haven't made any way to kill things yet. Have you?
Nope, but I'm planting my first pumpkins now, so.
Ah, you're going vegetarian.
Well, just because I give them some nice vitamins doesn't mean I go vegetarian, but...
Vegetarian meals. I make a lot of vegetarian meals on my channel.
Oh yeah, it's totally fine with me.
Oh, fill this up. I need more people. What are you guys doing over here in this pit? Oh, okay. Collecting rocks. I ended up on this terraced slope. Terraced. And it's annoying. I just want to flatten the whole thing out.
Oh, you can beat it.
I got it. I got it.
So now you have 2 channels.
Yep.
But what's the goal you have right now? Because you started out just having fun and spending time, so you had something to do. But do you have some particular goals in mind now?
Like achievement goals?
It could be anything. It could be that you have certain
Hashtag-
things that you really want to do on your channel, or it could be where you want to end up with your channel, or whatever. Your goals, so you decide.
I've learned with my main channel that as soon as I sort of place an expectation on it, it is determined to thwart me. So whenever I said, oh, I'll achieve this many subscribers by this date, yeah, no. It just doesn't do it. So I try not to have expectations. Would I like my channel to grow? Absolutely. Would I want it to be, I don't know, however big it's going to be. I think I would like this year I put out half as many hours, or I got half as many watch time hours, and I did half as much, and it equated to half as much money and half as much growth, just because I was busy this year with trips and traveling and stuff. So I think that I would like to do as well this coming year as I did 2 years ago, like not this year, but the previous year, which means just a lot more focus and a lot more intention, I guess. And that'll build subscribers and stuff. So yeah, I would like to continue growing, and then I would like to continue figuring and learning on the gaming channel and having fun. Yeah. I mean, I'm a long gamer. I've been gaming for a long time. I don't know how old you are, Patmos, but
I'm 40.
Are you 40? Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. I got some 10 years on
that
you.
sounded like, that wasn't what I expected.
No, I was guessing and I thought maybe 45, but 40, okay. Yeah.
Oh, I have an old voice, I guess.
Maybe. Yeah, but I've been gaming since like my dad bought me a Commodore 128, and it's been through everything, and through all of the everything. So gaming is not something that's like new for me. The channel is new, and learning how to stream it on YouTube, or run a YouTube channel, a gaming channel. I'm sure I'll just continue to get better at it throughout the year. Just continuously learning.
Nice. What did it do with you when you saw like you had at half the few hours and few time and money and stuff? But how did that impact you? Did it have an effect on you, or?
What, like when was I excited?
Well, I don't think so, because everything was halved, you said, over the last year.
Oh, in this last year? Actually, no, I was expecting that. So it's when you put in, what I was trying to say is YouTube kind of rewards you proportionally. So if you put in more effort, you do better and you make more money. So, but you have to continuously be putting in that effort. So I wasn't surprised that I did half as much work and I made half as much money and I got half as much growth. Yeah, no, I wasn't surprised. I was like, oh, that makes sense.
But like, did it have an effect on you? I remember when I was just getting into this and I was at some point I decided, oh, I'm going to put in a few more hours. This was like when I had almost 1,000 subscribers.
Right.
And I was going to put in more hours, and I was doing a bigger effort. And then I all of a sudden lost like 6 subscribers in a day or something like that.
Yeah.
And then I was actually surprised by the impact it had on me and how it made me feel. And I was starting to doubt myself, like, am I doing this right? Am I doing it wrong? What's happening here?
Mm-hmm.
And it's weird because I didn't even want to feel that. And I did not even want to make that have such an impact. But without me having under control over it, it had a very big impact on me for a little bit. And then I shut it off. But how does that work for you?
I think that it can be disheartening when you suddenly lose subscribers and you don't know why. And it has had effects on me in the past. Just now, I think I just lost 20 subscribers on my main channel. That usually happens at the end of a challenge or when I'm wrapping things up, and people just unsubscribe because the challenge is over or whatever, and they're not sure. But as soon as I announced my plans for the coming year, I gained back again 20 subscribers. So people come and go. And as long as you're continuing to put in effort, I think that you grow over time. So, you have to not let it get you down. It can. You don't, especially if you don't know what you did wrong. Like if just all of the sudden, it can be the other way too. Like all of the sudden your stuff gets pushed and you don't know why. You don't know why. And suddenly you've got a whole bunch of people watching one video and you can't figure out why they pushed it and why it was popular, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know. Detach from it somehow. Oh, what happened?
Trade offer, it says the Umukiwi.
The Aniwawa, population 10. What's happening?
I guess we can trade now. It says a trade. Oh, I said hi to one of you, and finally one of my people went over to you. So now we can trade if we
trade offers. Use favor to purchase resources.
Oh,
trade
I'm not going to do anything, but this is interesting. We've met each other now.
Settings.
Cool.
Share storage. Allow our tribes to share storage or use things owned by Aniwawa tribe. What do you mean? Use
their stored items in storage area settings and allow them to change our storage area settings. Okay. Allow our sapiens to use their seats and sleep in their beds. Oh, we can basically kind of unite.
Share their... that... I was like, what we were talking about, whether we could just build closer together. So eventually...
We could put that one on.
Which one are you... Both of them? No, the seats and beds.
The beds, at least, we can do. If one of us wanders off, then they can go to one of the other camps and sleep there as well, so they don't have to sleep on the ground.
Are we sharing storage?
It's fine by me.
Okay. All right.
I'll just put them both on.
Offers. Cool. Oh, I was wondering about that. That's pretty cool. Because I think that there's enough... There's not a ton of space between us. So in theory, we could take over this whole area easily.
Build a road and stuff. Nice.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to click this window away now, by the way, so we can continue for a bit.
Got rid of it too. Yeah.
So what would you say to, like, there's always new people thinking about starting their own channel, and one of the touchy things is the impact it can have on you. Like it can make you overjoyed when you have all of a sudden get a growth spurt, but it can also weigh a lot down if things aren't going so well. So what would you say to people thinking about starting a channel? What should they expect and how can they prepare for that?
I think it's best just to not have expectations. I think that it's best to not have expectations. I think that that's true in life though too. Like I think that it's better to just take it as it comes rather than go into it. I think that if you have this idea, I'm going to start a YouTube channel, I'm going to be a gamer, and I'm going to get like 500,000 followers, then you will be instantly disappointed, right? Like, just manage your expectations. Hope to meet people that like some of the same things you do, and have fun with it. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely ways to build your channel. Slowly over time. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess start by finding out what you love and go do that,
Yeah,
so that you
yeah,
at least enjoy what you're doing. That should be the main thing for me. That's why I started. I just have
yeah,
fun gaming and talking, and I enjoy explaining games and stuff to people. So that's what I tried to do,
yeah, yeah.
which is fun. And then all the rest is bonus. But then still, I did not have a lot of expectations. I never expected to get past 200 subscribers. So, but then still, even if you don't have expectation, it still has an impact when you see
Yeah,
people unsubscribing, or a video all of a sudden does really poorly and stuff.
yeah,
And I guess the main thing is to never take such things, for me, is to not take it personal. Like, you
personally.
didn't screw up, you didn't do a bad thing, you didn't do. Maybe it
It's,
wasn't a good video, that could be the case, but then you're just
mm-hmm,
doing what you do,
mm-hmm,
and people are not leaving because you're a bad person or you
yeah,
suck or whatever.
yeah, for
It's
sure.
just they have something else to do, or they're not interested in your channel
Mm-hmm,
anymore, they follow another person.
yeah,
That's all fine.
yeah. I think that you have to look at it and try to learn from it, but there's only so much information that is available to try to figure out, oh, maybe my thumbnail was bad, or maybe um, I, you can try to learn from it as best you can, but then take those whatever you can glean from it, and try to apply it in the future. But yeah, not quickly move on. Quickly move on. I never watch my videos ever. Like, once I've edited them and I've put them up, I let it go. I let it go, and just move on, because you can't dwell on those things. I don't know. Yeah, it's hard. There's YouTube doesn't give you a ton of metrics. Like, they act like they are.
Yeah.
It's not super informative.
No, most of the time you don't have a clue why something is
Mm-hmm.
working or not working, or
Mm-hmm.
it's just you just see the numbers and that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And you don't know how well it got pushed or not, and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So it's really hard to know
Yeah.
whether it's something you did, or whether YouTube
Yeah.
just decided we're not going to push this video.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
so don't be too bothered with it. Just do what you love. And it's hard because I have the YouTube Studio app on my phone, so I can answer comments every now and then when
Yeah.
people do, and I'm not by my computer. But you keep checking the numbers every now and then you see, like, oh, the 2 people left me now in 2 minutes. Wow,
Yeah.
what's happening?
Yeah.
And you should just not do that.
But you can't not see it. You can't not. Like, in the last 2 months, I've gone up 20, down 20, up 10, down 15. Like, I'm definitely on a downward curve right now. But I've been here before, and I think that over time you get used to seeing that. And when you put out something new, especially me, because I put out challenges that are sort of weekly, they're whole things, people will get back on board, so that they're notified of a new episode or something like that. But then when that's done, they'll unsubscribe. And I don't think people understand the impact that has necessarily. Yeah, you can try to talk to your people. They listen. Stop it.
Well, it would provide some insight if people every now and then would let you know why they unsub or whatever.
Yeah.
But I also think it's why you do what you do. Like, I don't spend a whole lot of time on my thumbnails because I think it's boring and I don't get any joy out of making the perfect thumbnail. And I know that there's something to be gained in terms of exposure if I make the perfect thumbnail, but I don't get any fun out of it. So why waste a lot of time on it? It's the same like all these, I don't know if you have that, but every now and then you get an email from somebody that found your channel and they want to do my whole search SEO and fix it all so people can find my channel better and stuff. And I'm like, I don't really care about that. I don't want to learn that. Go away. I just want to have fun and make a nice video.
There's
And
other
if people
things
will find it, they will find it anyways. And I don't have to focus just on growing the channel. The focus is on having fun and making nice videos. And then if the channel grows, that's nice. And of course, you try to learn. Like when you make a thumbnail on the right bottom corner, that's probably usually where the timestamp is. So if you write something there, nobody can read it.
Right.
Okay, so you don't write it there. But that's like the basic things that you want to learn. But I'm not really interested in, should I use red or should I use a different type of red or should I use green to have more viewers? I don't care.
Yeah. Have you seen the new thing where you can compare thumbnails? I don't even know.
No.
Like you can compare different ones. I don't know. I don't know if it puts up 2 videos with different thumbnails and then you can see. I have no idea how it works. I mean, you definitely have to set your own boundaries about what you're willing to spend your time doing. Like I get a lot of emails asking me to review products. Are you getting that?
No, because of course I have only a gaming channel, so I got a
Oh,
few at the beginning with gear for a console, but I don't have a console with stuff. So
yeah. So I get them all the time, and I refuse to do it. I don't want to do it. Excuse me. I don't want to. I don't want to review things. I don't want to turn my channel into. I am an Amazon associate, and I have links to stuff. Most of my camper stuff, but my spice racks and stuff like that. So I do make money from Amazon, but it's
but that's the
tiny.
stuff you really believe in, and not
Yeah,
somebody pays you to believe
yeah,
in.
yeah, and it's just a tiny amount of money. And I don't really want to interrupt I already have ads on my channel. That's how we all make money. But I don't want to interrupt my channel to give a 3-minute commercial about these cooking knives, like
Yeah,
it just,
yeah.
so, it's not a thing that I want to get into. And that's okay. I'm sure they would like it if I did, but I don't want to, you
Well,
gotta,
and there's sometimes good money to be made if you
yeah,
do it, but
yeah, it's just not something
question
that
if
I'm
that's the
interested
goal
in.
or not.
Yeah. I
Now,
don't
I
know.
have that with games sometimes. Developers come out, or you have these
Yeah.
agencies that do, and they just send you keys and you can try it out. And I always respond back that I'm willing to try the game out, but that's no guarantee I will actually put up a video. If I don't enjoy the game or whatever, I don't make a video about it. And I only make videos that I want to make. Nobody else gets to
Hmm.
review them. And if
Yeah.
I think the game sucks, then the game sucks, and I'll let everybody know.
Yeah.
And then sometimes they're like, okay, you're not going to get a key then. Well,
Yeah.
fine by me.
Well,
Bye bye.
fine. Yeah.
And most of them, especially the smaller ones, don't really care. They're already happy
Hmm.
when we play some bicycle rider simulator so that they get some exposure, which we actually didn't get. Rodog sponsored that. Thank you, Rodog. But that's the offers I get. But I don't want to do anything where I have to tell people
To
the game
buy
is good
something.
or it was nice or whatever without
Yeah.
actually thinking that.
Yeah, I know. Like, I mean, at best, they're going to get my honest review. Like, what if it's not a good review? I don't know if they'd still pay me. Would they still pay me?
They should, if they. Well, that's part of what you agree on, then, of course.
Right?
But I only accept deals where I have total independence.
Yeah.
So that's why some companies then, of course, won't contact you anymore because
Yeah.
they don't want that.
That's right.
And I also think that's what a lot of people don't realize, especially with the bigger YouTubers, that a lot of times they will hype games and stuff, but people don't realize that they get paid big time for that.
They get big money. Yeah, for sure.
And it's no reason to actually think that the game is actually good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because we don't know their honest opinion.
Hairdev says, could it be because of winter when I get people joining my channel again, when I start planting things? Yeah, if I seed start this year, which I'm not sure I'm going to, as soon as I start seed starting, then probably, yeah, people will come back for the gardening season. What I don't understand is why people leave and then come back later. I don't know. It doesn't cost anything to be subscribed, but sometimes I clean up my subscriptions too. And so, a thing that I'm not interested in anymore, then I'll unsubscribe. Yeah. And she's seen the different thumbnails for the same video. That's probably the comparison. People trying out different thumbnails and seeing if it makes a difference. Yeah.
Yeah, that for me is already way too much effort to go and all that, because then I'm just basically doing it for the views, I guess, and that's not why I'm doing this. I never expected the channel to get as big as it is right now, and
Right.
I'm happy with everything, and if I can at some point make a living out of it, I'm totally cool with it.
Yeah.
And I would love that, but that's not going to be the main focus.
Yeah. I think that's so.
I have 3 people of you sitting in my camp. They're not doing anything.
My people?
Yeah.
What are they doing over there? Well, that's because
they're just chilling in my storage.
That's because all my people aren't doing anything because I've been distracted chatting with you and not asking them to do anything. So they're like, la la la, maybe.
Oh, let's sit with this guy. Maybe he has something for us to do.
Chop down this tree. How about? I'm like, meh. Yeah, they're not doing anything. Actually, we've got some food. That's good. How
Hey,
about
Cooper, good to see you.
research this thing?
So
Maybe,
according to Herodef, your people are spies.
maybe there. Let's move things
They're
along,
here to
shall
steal
we?
food for your pantry. That's it.
I need an open storage. I'm mostly just trying to flatten out this area, but then of course I found clay right in my town. That's always what happens.
Lucky you.
It's right there. How am I gonna dig a big pit right here? I don't know.
Wow,
Okay.
I don't even have clay yet.
It's always in the most inconvenient location. But oh my gosh, I finally built a roof. Jeez. I think my people are going to come over to your very comfy looking house and
Oh, I have plenty of beds, so
and
they
be
can.
like, oh, we're living over here now.
I should totally view your camp. PC Gaming, welcome. This is Sapiens. It's a very nice, lovely game. Oh, one of mine is sitting here too. Why aren't you working? Oh, he's an elder. Okay.
Rocks.
Oh, but you already have a roof. That's nice.
Just got a roof. Just now. Just now.
Oh, but you have a huge stockpile of sticks, so.
Yeah, I do. And I've got some berries. I don't have some berries.
Wow,
What do we have?
Really
We have
stocked up on sticks.
lots of
Where's my
flowers.
camp? Hello. Where's my house? Where's my camp? I lost my camp. Where are you? Oh, there.
I want any branches. There we go.
Lol, I'll lie low and watch how this game is played. Oh, well, we're not too much about the game. We're talking about YouTube this time. We have Jessica Wonders here from Jessica Wonders and Jessica Wonders Gaming, two channels. And we're talking about YouTube, and it's fun. Thank you so much for being here.
Talking about YouTube difficulties and awesomeness.
It's fun. It's fun and very rewarding. So, what are the biggest rewards you got out of all this?
I think the community. Oh, yeah. My biggest reward in my other channel is unexpectedly the focus on the food nostalgia. Like when someone makes a recommendation for me to make something, like, oh, try this, right? So I make it, and how many people say, oh my God, I haven't made that in forever. Oh my God, I used to eat that when I was a kid, right? And the food nostalgia, I love it. And I'm pretty nostalgic about food myself. I have a lot of old recipe books, and I have a lot of like emotional connections to food. And I love that. I love that. I love people recommending that there's a kid wandering through my town, recommending things that they love, and sharing what they love to cook. So I think that was an unexpected and probably the thing that I enjoy the most reward that I get out of it. So yeah, that's what I like. One of the main things I like about it. People sharing. Nice, I think that's the same for you, right? The community and people sharing things that they enjoy.
Yeah, for me it's totally the community, like the people you get to know and the things you can talk about, and we laugh a lot, and sometimes it's very serious talks, and it's a shared passion, of course, the gaming, which is nice, but also now with the Discord and other stuff that we really enjoy and things like that, it's really cool. Yeah, it expands. It expands. And as you get to know people, you learn more about them, and it just grows. Oh, I found a dead alpaca. Oh, nice. Let's get that. Well, it's that, but it also widens your view of the world a little bit. Like your channel has changed my look a bit on food and stuff and storing and things like that. And then I have the same with here. I have like talking about that the power goes out every now and then, and that she has to like grow food for a few months, and then when winter's really bad, so you can't grow anything, and you don't have that here, so that it changes how you look to things. And then we have our lovely friends from New Zealand, which you get other stuff from, and then it's really interesting to widen your view and not get stuck in your own little like country bubble or whatever. and learn that there's so much more out there than just you and how you see things.
The most confusing thing on my other channel is how many people like to watch what I grocery shop. That's a thing. And of course it makes sense because I'll go to Polish channels and see what their grocery hauls are. I enjoy it, but because my food is so regular to me, it doesn't make sense that I get 1,500 people caring what I bought for groceries, right? Like, but so that's the weirdest thing. It's just so weird to me. But yeah, I love going to Malaysia and see what they grocery shop today. Because the things are so different. And it does expand your understanding and your knowledge of the world and what's happening in other places. And that's fun. It's fun.
Well, in the end, we all usually want to sneak, like when you're in the supermarket and you walk past somebody, it's very easy to just glance into the cart, see what they're buying.
Yeah, it's fun.
And then basically we're all very curious and we want to know, and also we want to have a form of measurement, like am I buying the good stuff and things, so we take a look around.
Yeah.
And that's basically what we do online then. It's fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Americans want to compare their prices to my prices and that kind of stuff too. So it's pretty cool. But I was surprised. Well, I mean, not so much. I was surprised that my groceries were interesting. But I mean, I think that's just because they're just my groceries. You don't think it's strange. You don't think it's different or interesting because they're just yours, right?
Yeah, that's what a lot of things, like when everybody else, it's very interesting and everybody want to know. But for me, nobody wants to know about me.
Who cares about my groceries, right?
Yeah. That's what we all say. So
yeah. So I do it, and it's so funny when I do it. But I'm like, no, I like other people's groceries too. Here's my groceries. Just, I don't know. It's awkward, I guess. But I get why people like it.
It's also nice that you share it and that we can then learn from it.
Yeah, I have Flint. I don't know. We're also playing this game, hey? So how is your chat? I'm coming to check you out. What are you doing?
I'm making a few
you've got
torches
a
now,
roof?
so we have some light.
You have very nice stones in your town, and a giant pit. I see.
A pit?
You need to
in the middle.
You need to fill this hole, the divot.
In the storage area.
Yeah, the storage area.
Yeah, I have to fill it a bit.
Just fill
I don't
it.
have any soil, I guess, but we'll see.
Fill it up.
Oh well. I do see the lighting in my town now, so I guess that is your camera again, because now it's going straight back to your village. So I guess that little lighting that we talked about is actually the camera of the other one, so you know that they're watching. Yeah, now you're coming back. Are you coming back now?
Yeah, I'm here again.
Yeah, that's.
I'm on the pit.
You can see it on my stream. So now you're over my storage, and then when you head back to your village, you'll see the light go back, so I can see where your camera is.
Hold up. Go back to yours. Where's yours? You see me? I'm right in the pit of everything. You think I'm right there? You can guess that I'm right there. Okay.
There's the lighting, so that's you.
Okay, just wait. I'm going home over to mine. You come over to mine.
I see the light. I see the light going back now, and now I'm coming after it. Now you're home.
How come I can't see yours? Oh!
I'm over your storage now.
Oh, there it is. Oh, that's what that is. Hi, ethereal being.
You are the beings of flying light.
Ah, all right, okay. I get it.
Cool.
We were wondering what that was.
Yeah, we were wondering what that was.
I had never seen that before. That makes sense. Okay, that's cool. Oh, my place is getting flatter.
Here's my village. All right, well, people, we're getting close to a little Q&A, so make sure you have all your questions ready.
Do a fishing.
Is there anything we still need to talk about, or did we cover most things? Or anything you just want to share with the community? Or
I don't think so. I think that you asked me a lot of questions. Whew.
Oh, that was the whole point.
I hope that I answered them.
It was amazing.
Well
I
enough.
had a great time. Hope you did too.
And also, I love this game.
It's very nice.
We should play this game, Patmos.
Well, I guess we can start a series with this.
And build a giant city overlooking the water, all this whole hillside. I've got I could be the mining community because I've got some mining stuff going on over here. Oh, and another dead alpaca. Sorry, but yeah, we could build a whole huge thing.
Oh, we could just save this game up
Yeah.
and then use this to continue in some live streaming.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Cool.
Okay,
Nice.
Question and answers. I don't know if people have questions.
Oh, I already see questions. But for now, let me just first thank you very much for being here with me and for doing
You're
this
welcome.
first episode of The Talk.
The talk. You're welcome. I enjoyed it. This is awesome. I think it's
Well, me
interesting
too.
to talk about all the different reasons why people are doing YouTube. It's great.
Yeah, I think it was a lot of fun. And thanks for all your sharing and openness and enlightening us with all your views. That was really nice.
You're welcome. My views, eh?
Yeah, it's really nice how you see things and what you do and stuff like that. And I hope Chad enjoyed as well. And I already see a few questions, so I will start relaying some.
You see
So
questions.
you don't have to read the chat. You can just keep playing the game a bit.
All right.
Catch up. And I guess the first question is, what does Jessica like the most about living in BC, which is probably British Columbia?
British Columbia. What do I like the most about this? The thing I love about British Columbia is that we have so many different biomes. So I think there's 13 different types of biomes in British Columbia. In Vancouver, obviously, it's like a temperate rainforest type thing. But where I live, in the interior of the province, I have rattlesnakes and sagebrush, like kind of cowboy rolling sagebrush, and like sand hoodoo things. Like it's very dry and different. Like, and you can go to 13 different places in British Columbia and see different landscapes and different biomes. I love it here. I love that about it here because we have mountains, we have ocean, we have deserts, we have sort of any kind of thing that you want to explore, you can explore in this province. And I travel all over the world. I've been on, I don't know, I cruise a lot. we cruise a lot.
We have everything in our province, so we go cruising all the time.
We go cruising all the time, and every time we go somewhere, we're like, "Hey, this is like this place in British Columbia." So it's very interesting. There's very few places. Maybe there's really maybe the Panama, like that tropical kind of Hawaii tropicalness we don't have here. But you know, a lot of the places we go, we feel very at home in the world because of the diversity that British Columbia has. And yeah, that's what I love about British Columbia.
Nice, and I heard you have some nice people living there as well, so.
What's that?
I heard you have some nice people living there as well, so.
I hope the Canadians are pretty friendly.
Of course.
I think we are. Yeah. Yep. When we're not doing trucker protests or something. We've gotten a little bit Americanized lately, but generally speaking, it's wonderful people and everybody's very friendly and lovely. What else you got?
Well, just a statement from here, Dev. Is it weird that I get a kick out of seeing all the exact same brands and products when I watch Jessica's grocery hauls? I'm like, oh, I know where she got that.
Well, she doesn't live very far from me. Like, in the grand scheme of faraway places, we live incredibly close together. Like, we might go camping together because we live so close together.
Well, bring your computer, then you can do a live stream from the same room together.
Yeah, you bet. For sure. That'd be amazing. Like, for you, it would be a different country, but in Canadian terms,
fly over an ocean.
Yeah, in Canadian terms. No, I mean, like, if you live this far away from somebody where you are, you would be in a different country
already.
Yeah. But for us, I can't believe how close she lives. It's it's great. But we have all the same stores.
That would be so awesome.
would
She
be
wants it to happen.
it would be she does. It'd be great. It'd be great. That'd be
Let's see
so
if I
much
can
fun.
translate this correctly. It's from Cyrus. I want to know so deeds on Jessica's bug out van, and has she stockpiled fuel?
Yeah. Do I stockpile fuel? I mean, we have. No. I mean, I figure if you run out of fuel, you run out of. We stockpile propane, which I suppose is like fuel for the camper, like the heating and the cooking. Although I do have a bunch of other ways to cook in the camper.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I mean, if the world is over and there's no more gas, the gasoline, you probably already better be where you are, because gas doesn't last forever.
Yeah, and I guess you're in an area where you have space, you can grow food and stuff, so you're probably pretty okay. Like I, in the city, will have a bigger problem because I don't have my own big garden and stuff. So your biggest concern would probably not be gas, but would be something else. And my biggest concern would probably be gas to get to a place where I can actually survive.
Yeah, I mean, if we're talking like that stuff, I mean, there's it's a difficult thing because with the weird weather, we have a town near us. One of our next towns over, that a bunch of houses got wiped out when the river flooded. So when you think about it, I think, how am I going to get all of my canning jars out of my house to evacuate? And here where we are, people are evacuating all the time for fires. We're just on fire all summers now. And they're being evacuated for flooding. If it's not on fire, it's way too wet. So we're having both extremes. Either we're on fire or we're flooding. So these people with these giant stockpiles, I don't know how they plan on sort of loading up their stuff and getting out. Yes, I do have, once the camper season starts in the spring, I will be loading up my camper with like food or whatever. And it'll be available for us to leave if we have fire evacuations. Yeah.
I guess you should make sure that your camper can float when the flooding starts.
Yeah, I don't know what to do with the flooding. I live on a river. I would definitely flood. We could flood. I live on a river. So there is that concern all the time. Yeah. Yep. But maybe
we don't have everything under control, and you can't take precautions for everything. Sometimes things just, when they happen, they happen.
But can you imagine if you had a huge pantry and then you had to evacuate for flooding, and then it would all just get washed away? It would be so sad. I think that you need to diversify, like a stock portfolio. You need to have some stuff here, some stuff there, some stuff over here, just to cover all the bases.
True, but of course, like in the Netherlands, we also have that issue because we actually live below sea level. So if the dikes go, but then my problem will be to survive the first day and not really about the food in my closet. So it's all different. Like when I was a teacher, I was sitting in the second level of the school, and I had a mark high up on the wall where the water would be if the dikes would break. That's we were like 6 or 7 meters below sea level at that point. I mean, my concern would not be some stuff flushing out of my pantry. It would be like, can I get to a high point until the helicopter arrives? So. Oh,
yeah. Hopefully the helicopter arrives.
Well, I can swim a bit, so.
I can swim too. A lot. I was a swimmer. That's, if you want to go, what did you do before? What did you do before? Before, I was a swimming instructor.
Cool.
Long ago. And then I trained swimming instructors.
Have you ever been a lifeguard?
Yeah, I was a lifeguard. Yeah.
Ah, okay. Yeah, but well, in here in the Netherlands, we don't really have a lot of lifeguards. We just have swimming instructors in the swimming pool that teach kids how to swim and stuff.
But you have lifeguards too, watching the pool.
Yeah, well, those are usually the swimming instructors. We don't really call them lifeguards or anything. It's just somebody in the pants that jumps in if you start to drown.
Yeah, lifeguards. Yeah, I was a lifeguard. That's what I did, and I also, yeah, you couldn't have a job as a lifeguard if you didn't also teach swimming and swimming lessons. So everybody that was a lifeguard was also a swimming teacher. Just part of your day was lifeguarding, and part of your day was teaching swimming. But
Yeah. I guess when I think of a lifeguard, I always see the Baywatch people, and that's not what we have.
I was in an indoor pool because it's Canada. Because it's Canada. We do have a very long beach. It's called Long Beach. It's on the west coast of Vancouver Island, and it's a very popular surfing location, actually. But they all, I think, wear wetsuits. I've never been surfing over there, but yeah.
But that's so cool.
Yeah, that was long ago.
Nice.
But I could teach swimming.
A little one just got her 3 diplomas, so she's done swimming for now.
I did synchronized swimming too. Oh my gosh, that was childhood.
Wow. Oh, wifey did a lot of swimming too, and she has all the lifeguard stuff and things
cool.
I believe as well. So
neat. Yeah, no, I loved it. That was what I was. I did that for a lot of years. Yeah.
So when does the swimming channel start?
Oh no, I have a pool though. Everybody sees my pool in my videos. In my backyard.
Oh, then you have everything.
Yeah, I could teach. I thought about doing that before, just because you can get a certificate to be able to teach. It's called a backyard pool certificate. You can just teach lessons in your backyard pool to the little kids who only need a little bit of water. Yeah, I just never did it because raising my own kids was enough work.
Oh, yep.
Don't need more work.
Okay, well, cool. Then in a few years we will get Mr. Wanders into the filming duty, and you can give swimming lessons in your pool, and we can all watch. Nice.
Mr. Wanders, yeah. I think that he'll just be I don't know how to bring him in without showing his face. I think that's his thing he doesn't want to do.
He can control the camera so that he can film you in the pool.
There you go. Anyway, yeah, Eva. Yeah. We got no more questions for me. British Columbia is beautiful. Our license plates say the most beautiful place on earth, which I think is super arrogant, but that's what it says.
Oh, that's fine. BZ Gaming is asking, I'm actually curious about this. Is Long Beach the only beach in Canada?
No. Is it the only beach? No. We have the most coastline in Canada out of any country in the world. We have more coastline than any country in the world. Yep. So I'm sure there's lots of beaches. It's just like I don't want to go swimming. I don't want to go swimming.
I guess quite a big portion of the coastline is like in the Arctic Circle, so why would you go swim there?
Don't go swimming there. I don't know. I've flown over it in an airplane. It looks like a giant gravel pit up there. Don't know. It's not very sandy. But I'm sure there's other beaches.
Oh, that's interesting because a lot of people think that if you talk about the beach, it's always a sand beach, but you also have rock beaches and stuff. And
we have a lot of rocky
different
beaches.
Types of beaches.
Yeah. Lots of rocky.
Iridev says she has a nude beach somewhere.
Oh, there you go.
Enjoy that. Trouble was asking, does Mr. Wonders game at all?
No. I mean, we used to. We used to play Medal of Honor. Him and I. Side by side. We played Medal of Honor for a lot of years. So he can game, but he hasn't been for lots of years. He hasn't been in.
Completely no games?
Yeah, he doesn't play any games.
Not on phone and stuff?
Nope, nothing. No. He likes watching me play. Like, he'll sit behind me and watch me play games. Yeah.
Nice.
It's like entertaining. Yeah. He's not playing. Maybe when he retires, he'll game again. Yeah, we had lots of fun.
Maybe we just have to gift him a game so that he gets into it again.
Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking about that. Donnie was playing, what's that game that Donnie plays? Hell Let Loose. Yeah, it just seems kind of complicated, but I think that he would enjoy any kind of like a World War II first-person shooter. But I'm not sure Hell Let Loose is it. I mean, all the Call of Duties and everything have gone very modern, and that's, I don't think, as attractive, but as interesting.
Okay.
But we might be able to get him into it somehow in a couple of years when he retires.
Cool. So maybe there's a dual stream on the horizon.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. Anything else?
So what types of games do you enjoy most?
Me?
Yeah.
Whoa. That's a very broad question, I think.
Well, I guess, but I enjoy city builders a lot,
Yeah.
and this for me is a little bit like a city builder and a little
Yeah.
adventure and stuff. But I'm not really one for the shooters.
Oh, I don't mind them.
So
If I found a good World War II first-person shooter, I would play it too. I just don't like Call of Duty. I don't enjoy it. I liked Medal of Honor, and I liked that whole thing. I used to play Xbox a lot, and I was playing a lot of Elder Scrolls. Yeah, I played a lot of.
don't know that.
Yeah,
I heard of the name, but I've never played.
Played a ton of Elder Scrolls. I have like 99.6% on the one before Skyrim. What? Oh, I'm so bad at remembering names of things. What's the one before Skyrim? Skyrim, the dragons annoyed me.
I have no clue.
Yeah, you don't know what I'm talking about. I'm sure people know what I'm talking about. But yeah, so I played a lot of Elder Scrolls, which is kind of like World of Warcrafty, but it's just by yourself, like single person, kind of crafting magical things and choose your race and that kind of stuff and quests and I enjoyed all that.
It says Morrowind.
No, after Morrowind, was it Oblivion?
Oblivion says Adam.
Yeah, Oblivion. Yeah, I have 99.4% on Oblivion. I was so mad because I picked the wrong thing in the Knights of the Nine quest. And I'm like, I'm not playing the whole game all over again. So I just had to leave it. I had to leave it at that. But when I went to Xbox One, I stopped playing Xbox, and then I got a good gaming computer and switched to gaming on Steam. And here, I have played a lot of Sims over the years, and then city builders. I have 100% in Foundation, and what else have I got? Oh, Planet Zoo. I've watched you play Planet Zoo a lot. Planet Zoo I love. Medieval Dynasty I play. What else? Farthest Frontier. Dawn of Man I have 100%. Yeah. Ancient Cities. What else?
Nice.
Railroad. Ooh, I like a good Railroad Tycoon. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I love
the old Transport Tycoon Deluxe.
Yeah. You used to play that Russian one. I used to watch that. And I also like the survival ones like Stranded Deep and Raft and that kind of stuff. Any of those that all kind of have the same metrics where you collect stuff and build a hatchet and then survive. Those are okay.
Cool.
Supermarket.
You have a very wide view for gaming then.
What don't I enjoy?
Do you enjoy horror and zombies and stuff?
No, not especially. No, not especially. Although it's hilarious how scared I get. So I don't know. It'd probably be good content. You and me, Patmos, we should do some horror streaming and it would just be hilarious. We would be running, screaming from our computers.
Oh boy, yeah, but I still have to sleep at night.
Yeah, that would be so funny. I don't do well with scary things. I don't know.
I'm horrible at it.
Yeah, it would be bad. It would be hilarious, but yeah.
That's why I didn't dare to ask Trouble and Body Show yet for this whole concept, because I know they will get me to play 7 Days to Die and I won't sleep for a week, so...
I watched them play it and it makes me squirmy and not good. Yeah.
Watching it is okay on stream and I can turn the volume down a bit and stuff, but if I have to play that game myself, I get totally crazy.
Yeah. We should play. It'd be great. It'd be hilarious. It'd be good content. Maybe I'll have to convince you to play some horror games. I don't even know any horror games, honestly. I don't know any of them. No. It's not a thing I play. I don't even really like zombie, but like scary, like unknowable, freaky noises and things happening. Again, no.
Nope, and I
No.
don't do anything with spiders.
Yeah, spiders. I don't know if spiders bother me so much, but you know, demons and spirits and ghosts and stuff. Yeah, nope. Yeah.
Oh boy.
But we should, because it would be funny and it would get a lot of views. I'm just saying.
Yeah, well, it will shorten my life with years, so I don't know.
Gotta do what the people want.
No. It's gonna cost me years of my life? No.
You draw the line. Draw the line at scary video games. That's
Yeah.
perfect.
Hey, Shuriel, nice to see you. Are there any more questions for our lovely guest today? Then please be sure to post them in the chat so I can read them out. As I see that some of my people are dying. At least one died of old age.
All right. I don't even know. I'm not even paying attention. If we stream this again, I will be much more focused on the game, I promise. Because I don't even care. My people are just sitting in the tent. Sitting in the tent.
Poisoning, injury, oh boy.
Okay, we can do this. I'm just thinking about... No,
Travis is
stop.
right.
Oh, we need to build bricks. Oh no, we need to investigate that. Yeah, I mean, there's so much more to this game, honestly. Like, there's a lot more to this game.
Well, next time we can do it serious and talk about the game and
Yeah, we could, because I love this game for all that you can do with it, and we've just barely done. All I have is this lean-to kind of thing.
Well, the good thing is we now have a little bit of a start, so next time we can actually get into something. So that could
Sure.
be fun.
Yeah.
Oh, I have another question.
Uh-oh.
What's Jessica's favorite 3-course bug-out meal?
3-course? My goodness. Who has 3-course, like when I'm camping?
I don't know. Cyrus asks for a 3-course bug-out meal.
I don't know. You mean a camping meal? I don't know what that means. But what I eat when I'm camping?
We ask.
We
So
ask.
will that be
we
when
don't
she's
know.
camping, or will it be like her cheapest 3-course meal, or what do you mean?
Are 3-course. Oh, whatever it is has to end with marshmallows.
Marshmallows.
Yeah. It's like whatever that is. The 3rd course is marshmallows or s'mores. No, s'mores doesn't have to be s'mores.
Ah, camping, same kind of thing.
Same camping, yeah. So, yeah, 3-course. Well, I don't know. Like 3-course. I don't even eat 3 courses at home usually. So camping, it's usually 2 courses, definitely. But if I had a salad with me, I would have a salad. But no, I mean, we usually do chicken on the grill on the fire. Wow, I don't know. You got me meal planning right now. I
Well, you
wouldn't-
could just start with some garlic bread and then have your meal and then end with marshmallows. Then you have 3 courses.
Yeah, you could start with the garlic bread. I like to do pocket veggies with garlic butter. So you wrap them all up in the tin foil and you throw them on the fire. And they cook. Or you could do some baked potatoes. And then we do a chicken or a steak with some spices on the fire or in the camper. And then we have marshmallows and s'mores for dessert.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Camping meals. Oh, but I did buy a cast iron pot. This big cast iron cooker. And there's all kinds of YouTube videos about how you can make bread in it by putting coals on top of it. Like, it's a really heavy duty cast iron pot thing that I want to take camping and learn how to use. The problem in BC is that eventually we get fire bans, fire restrictions, where we're not allowed to have campfires. So it's very hard. You got to get out really early in the year or really late in the season to be able to have a campfire to try it out. But I think it'd be very tricky to get a thermometer. You can insert a thermometer and learn how to cook. So there's a lot of stuff you can make stew in these kind of cast iron pots. So I'm excited to try that. But no, we're usually just cooking up some meat on the grill and then making some veggie packets wrapped in tin foil, throw them on the fire. Yep, that's our favorite.
Nice. Well, he's talking about pot bread, so that's probably then what he means, making bread in a
Yeah,
pot,
yeah, pot
like
bread.
a Dutch bread pot.
Ah, cool. I'll have to look that up.
And you sound like his missus with the marshmallows.
Yeah, marshmallows. Yeah, and I was making, I made a comment about ghost gum when we were kids. We used to take the marshmallows and squish them all up. Squish them and squish them and squish them and squish them until they turn into like a gum. If you get enough marshmallows, you squish them all up, you put them in your mouth, and you can blow a bubble with them. And we used to call it ghost gum. And the amount of comments I got on my channel, like, oh my God, I haven't thought about that for like 25 or 30 years or something. I'm like, I know. It's so great. So I don't do that anymore because it's too messy, but my kids did. it's a messy thing. And kids love to do it. Why can't I dig all this stuff? Oh no, you're supposed to be maintaining 5 stone axes. Yeah, I wouldn't do that now.
Cool. Well, Hiradev has a question. Ask Jessica if she has ever tried any MREs or freeze-dried camping meals.
Yeah, back in the day I have. They're not like great. I mean, I think maybe you should have some like on hand for an emergency. But those freeze-dried packages, like you can buy them for hiking too. They're so expensive. Yeah, that's my complaint. I feel like you can probably put something together yourself easier than buying those pre-made packages, and they're just not very much food either. I don't know. They seem like they're pretty pricey.
Okay.
But they're good. I mean, they taste fine. Usually.
Well, Hiradev has a cast iron Dutch oven.
Yeah.
But she didn't really have a chance to try it yet because of the fire bans.
Oh my gosh, Hiradev, we should go camping and try out our Dutch ovens. The cast iron Dutch ovens, that'd be a great video.
Cool. Can you not make a stone base under the camping fire in the season?
No. You mean when there's a fire ban?
I guess.
They do have, so if you go to the provincial parks, the campgrounds, they have grills, and even then they shut it down. They shut down any type of burning. Anything.
Well, like completely, or are you allowed, if there's no tree in like 20 yards or whatever?
No, they shut it all down.
Wow.
Complete fire bans. Yeah. I mean, there's steps to that. Like there's levels of restrictions, but with the fires raging here in the summer, usually it ends up being a complete campfire ban pretty quickly. Burning ban, any kind of burning. Yeah.
Okay.
Unless it's like a gas pit in your backyard. It's like a fake, one of those fake fire pits with propane or whatever. I think you can still have one of those.
Yeah, you just take a little propane tank and put everything on it, and then you can have a little gas fire.
But no, and especially out in the parks, in the woods. Yeah, no, there's just whole fire bans that happen. I mean, everything is so dry and burning. You know, it's pretty sad.
Cyrus says you can do like a no-knead bread. Stick it in the pot in the morning and let it ferment a bit. Think it's sourdough pot bread.
Sourdough pot bread I haven't tried. I've made English muffins. If you go back to my first $21 a week grocery challenge, I was doing the whole challenge in my camper, and I made some kind of English muffins in my thing. And then, of course, in Canada we have oh no. Me and my word finding. We have the Indian flatbreads. Hiradev, help me out. Hiradev, what's it called? Oh no.
Yeah, you have a lot of different flatbreads.
Yeah, it's like a no yeast. Hiradev's she's gonna come through. No, not Nan. What the native never mind. Maybe I can Google it. I can't even believe it. I can't remember what it's called.
Naan. They say naan.
No, Nan is Indian. Not that kind of Indian. I mean Native American or Native Canadian. Native.
Bannock.
Yeah, bannock. Yeah, bannock. So I made some bannock, and bannock is like a no yeast fry bread, which is also very good.
Nice.
Yeah, bannock. Thank you, Herda.
How much electric power has her van got? Could it support an induction cooker plate or anything? Then does that count as fire then, or can you then still cook on that?
So my camper it does have a whole cook stove, several burners, and that doesn't count as fire. I can still cook in my camper when there's fire bans.
But then you have to do it inside.
Yeah.
So then I guess the question is, can you hook up an electric thing and do that outside? Because that's not fire and you can still cook outside.
I have a brand new camp chef that I haven't used, this whole big camp chef thing. And if it's propane, I think it's not a fire. So I could try camping or cooking on I bought a big camp chef because it also gets really hot. So cooking inside the camper is quite stifling. I'm like, what else can I cook? So we bought this giant camp chef that I haven't even used. So I'll be excited to try that out this year too. And so like, I think I don't even know what we bought, whether we bought a 2 or a 3 burner. I don't think we've even opened the box yet. Because we ended up not camping very much year before last. And then this year we haven't hardly done any camping. But yeah, I'll try that out. And yeah, the propane camp stoves wouldn't count as fires either. So you could still do that.
Nice. Yeah, I know my dad had something they call the skottelbrei.
Skottelbrei?
So that's like it's a very big hollow pan kind of like.
Ah.
And then you just put it over a propane flame thing, and then you just put a little mat in it, and basically you can cook anything in it. So they just put everything in, make it hot, and then you could use that, and you only needed that one piece, so you don't need to bring a whole cooking system and stuff.
Nice. That's cool. Now I'll have to Google that. I need more storage. I just learned butchery. Oh no. What's happening?
You're still playing the game.
Well, I can't just leave them alone. Just fend for themselves. What's happening?
I'll put a link to a skottelbrei in the chat so you can see what it is.
Yeah, cool. You're still playing the game. I don't want my people to die.
Oh, I have some food, so they can cook.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I've just got some berries. I've got some raspberries is what I've got. They butchered up a dead alpaca. Are you hunting already?
No, but I find dead alpacas all the time. So.
Okay.
Oh, I have mulching now.
Nice.
Oh well.
I mean, they don't actually starve and die. They just get so hungry. They say I'm not doing this place anymore, and they leave.
Start grabbing some bananas, and then I should be fine.
Bananas.
So there they go. All right, let's see. Are there any more questions? Cool. I used to have a 1.3 kilowatt invert in my van. That's going in my tiny VW Fox. That little car is my mobile mechanic car. Oh, nice.
Nice.
And I got to put the coffee maker in it too. Do you have a nice, good, old-fashioned coffee maker where you just boil water and then put it in, or what do you have in your camper?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I have a French press, and then often we just make instant coffee. But I have a percolator too, an old-fashioned silver, like a percolator that makes coffee.
That tastes so much better than instant coffee.
Yeah, instant coffee is getting better and better these days.
Ew.
I'm not worried about it. Mr. Wanders uses instant coffee at work a lot, so he's used to it. We don't make it at home, really, but...
Well, I have a bean machine, so now when I get to people, I always ask if they're like, what do you want coffee? I'm like, what kind of coffee you have? And then it's like, instant coffee. I'll have a cup of tea then.
You're a coffee elitist.
Horrible. Yeah, I'm way too spoiled with coffee.
Are you going to get
Same
me
with
another
cheese.
coffee? Mr. Wanders has just come in to go get me another coffee.
Oh.
Because he loves me. And I haven't left this chair. And I've only had 1 cup of coffee this morning, which is crazy. You probably heard me talking about coffee. Oh, coffee. And the coffee is wonderful.
That
Mm-hmm.
was his cue to come in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, BC Gaming says, this is a life goal for me. Buy a camper, go somewhere every month. That's it. I hope I didn't get myself in trouble. Of course you don't get yourself in trouble. That's a nice goal.
That's an awesome goal. You and me, we should go. I want to go
You should
camper, go in a different
Just
place.
make sure you follow Jessica's channel so that you can get all the tips before you actually go on it. So everything will go perfectly smooth.
That's cool. If you go to my channel, so originally 3 years ago, I have a 1976 GMC truck, old timey truck, and we originally had the matching vintage camper on it, and it was such a sweet setup, but it didn't have a bathroom, and I really wanted a camper that had a bathroom. So speaks to my age, but we had to upgrade our truck and camper setup. But I have a lot of videos, walkthrough of our new camper on my channel, and we've I think we've installed more solar power since then. I don't know if I've gone over the upgrade to the solar system that we did, but I'll probably do that this spring when we open up the camper and start getting ready to go camping. Yeah, I'd love to have people follow along camping stuff this year.
Cool. And that goes for everything, people. If you're anyway interested in food or pantry challenges or
Gardening.
Nice new meals, camping, cruising, gardening, just go to Jessica Wonder's channel and subscribe. And if you're more into the whole gaming setup,
just stay here.
Then go to her other channel and subscribe. And if you want to be really nice, go to both channels and subscribe.
Just subscribe to both of them. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Thanks for
so
playing
nice.
this game with me, Patmos. Oh, I see.
I have another question, though.
What? Oh.
It's just a small minor question from Trouble. Does Jessica have the answer to the meaning of life?
Ah. Well, I think I covered that earlier. The meaning of life? The meaning of life. The meaning of life. I don't know. No, I don't. Maybe just enjoy life? Yeah. I don't think that we have to have a purpose in life. I think that the fact that we're here is enough, and to just be and experience things. That's the only meaning.
I guess life is what you make of it, so give it your own meaning.
Yeah, give it your own meaning. But I think that it doesn't have to have like a purpose.
Well, it also depends on the scale you look at it. Like on the small scale, your life can have a lot of impact on your relatives and stuff like that. But on the bigger scale, in 1,000 years, unless you're called like Hitler or whatever, nobody will know that you ever existed. So don't worry too much about your life. Yeah. It's fine.
It's fine. And you're here, and that's amazing. So whatever you want to experience and pursue and do, Yeah, I mean, I suppose that's my first world problems, that I have the luxury to do that. Yeah, probably, right? But if you have, even in smallest things, I spend a lot of time staring at, like right here beside my computer is my window where I can look out and I can see the birds at my bird feeder, and it brings me a lot of joy. So finding those moments that bring you joy, I think that's my purpose.
Very good, very good. And I guess some people might be very uncomfortable with the fact that their life may not have so much impact or whatever. I'm just really happy that I have a pretty meaningless life, if you take my relatives out of the equation, because then I can't do horrible, wrong things and stuff, and nobody in history will know me. So that's actually quite comforting to know that I'm just living my life and then I'm gone. But
yeah, I think that scares some people. I think that's scary. This is a very deep conversation we're having now, almost. I think that does scare some people, but I think that when I'm camping, especially since we're talking about camping, when it's the very dark of night and you're looking up at the universe, and it gives you both a sense of expansive inclusiveness, like you are part of the universe, and also such a tiny, tiny feeling like you are so insignificant. That nothing that you do matters, right?
Yeah.
And then you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, and then you get home and you look at your 6,000 subscribers and you're like, I do mean something.
I do mean something. Well, you have a child, so you already automatically have meaning to someone.
Oh, even people without children have
Yeah.
meaning for somebody.
Yeah.
We all have a meaning.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
I don't
hey
know that.
Sandy, nice to have you. I have another question, but I don't know if I want to ask this one.
Oh no. Oh no.
Because wifey asked, does Jessica have a question for you, Patmos?
Oh no. You told me I wasn't allowed to ask questions. I don't know. See, I know that you used to be a teacher because when I first started watching you, you were a teacher. And then it became obvious to me that you have switched careers or something. Something's happened. So I would be curious to know how you ended up in your current profession.
Being this or being the funeral business?
No, in the funeral business.
Well, that's an interesting story.
Ah.
Oh boy. Well, it's pretty easy though. I was a teacher for like 15 years, I guess.
Uh-huh.
And then somewhere during the summer of 2016, I got sick.
Oh.
My ankle started swelling up and stuff, and then more joints got bad. And then we were actually on holiday, so when we got home from holiday, I went to the doctor. And I just had some bad infections, and I got some medicine for that, he thought. And then a week later, I guess, things didn't go so well, so I had to go to hospital for a bit. And then we found out I would probably have a longer-term disease, which was kind of like an autoimmune disease where my body was attacking my lungs and my joints and stuff.
Oh.
And then there were two options. Either it's chronic and you're screwed the rest of your life, or it's acute, which makes it worse in the beginning, but after a few years, there's a good chance you will recover, but there might be some residual damage. And when we found all that out, it takes like a couple of months between getting sick the first time and when you actually know what you have. We found out that we were expecting a little girl.
Oh. At the same
time.
And
we always talked about we wanted one of us to be home for the kid, to take care of it and not have a kid like you have a hobby that every now and then it's nice and the rest of the time you take it somewhere else. That's not something that we wanted. So, and since I was really sick, I couldn't work for a month. I hardly left my bed the first month.
Oh, man.
Because my lungs were really bad. And then in the spring, I think? Yeah, in the spring, a little one was born, and in January before that, I decided that I was going to quit my job because I did not want to be on the payroll without working. And I still had to recover anyways. And I already decided for myself that I was going to be one that had the acute illness and not the chronic one.
Oh.
And apparently that worked out in the end, so that was good. But it have taken me like 2.5 years till they actually said that, like, okay, the sickness is gone, so now we're slowly going to find out what the residual damage is.
So the acute attack was over?
Yeah.
Right?
So then you're no longer getting, like, I believe, like, after a year or so, the worst was over, but then it still has to leave your body. And then, like, after 2.5 years, the doctor was, okay, it's done now, so let's see how far you can get again. But I've pretty damaged lungs, so I can do most daily stuff if I'm moderate and not. Like when I was a teacher, I would go to bed at midnight. I would get up at 6:30, go to work all day, do all these other things, and I would get up every day like that and just do that. I can't do that anymore. That's way too much. I need more sleep.
Right.
And when I do like a funeral job now, for like it takes 3-4 hours, then I shouldn't do too much else that day.
Right.
But yeah, that got me into taking care of little one, and then wifey had her own little business, and she was building that up, and that worked fine. And I think personal, it has been good for us both as well. Like I'm very good with little one, and I really enjoy that, and
that's great.
I love that, and I've been there every step of the way. Like the first time we rolled over, the first time she said something and stuff, which is real precious. So I'm really happy that we did it that way.
Yeah, it's good that you had the opportunity to step back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's excellent. Yeah.
And then it was, since we didn't know what would come, my dad was already a little bit in the funeral business, and it was very flexible. So every day, every hour, I can say whether I can work or not. So I could just make myself available very little times and only work very little.
I would say that
And then
that's part of what I enjoy about YouTube too, is that it allows me the flexibility to put as much effort or not effort in as I can.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And if you're dealing with any kind of struggles, physical struggles, that makes it an excellent opportunity, right?
Well, I already enjoyed gaming, and I did some
Yeah.
streaming and stuff while I was still a teacher, just for fun. And then at some point, I was like, I even started this, I think, before I started in the funeral business. I was like, I have to find some way to, at some point, maybe try and contribute to the family by doing what I can do. And what I can do is sit behind my computer and game. So I was like, all right, well, let's just give it a shot. I'll see where we can get. Let's just have fun. If it turns out to be nothing, then it's nothing. If it just stops at 50 subscribers, it stops and we'll just have fun. But it started growing, and I am where I am right now, which I'm very grateful for. But that's basically why I started. It was to just see if this could actually be a way for me to contribute to the family, not knowing back then how far along I would get. Like now I can work for a bit and I can do some stuff. But I didn't know back then.
Yeah, you didn't know.
For all I know,
if-
I could have
yeah.
just been still sick, and this could be the only thing I could ever do. So
Right. All right. That's a good question. Thank you
So
for
that's
sharing.
how I got into this.
Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing that.
No
Yeah,
problem.
I thought you were a teacher. I did, because I had always just watched you from long ago, and I think I had it in my head that you were still a teacher. So there you go. And then funerals caught me off guard the other day. I was like,
Yeah,
"Funer-"
I know.
But I remember you having said something about funerals. I'm like, well, maybe this is his side gig. He's a teacher who does funerals on the side. I don't know. Yeah, that's cool. What did you teach?
Yeah, that's a question actually in chat popping up. I teach geography and history.
Oh my God. When I was in university, I almost got a geography degree. I have maps. Oh my gosh. I used to send you pictures in the Discord of the amount of maps that I have on my walls. I got an antique map calendar. I love geography. Anyways, yeah. Cool.
Very good. Very
That's
good.
very cool.
Geography is more than just maps. Okay. So
Yeah, no, I no insults, no insult intended. Yes, human geography, physical geography. I love all of it. I love it all. Almost got a geology degree at the same time. Yeah. Oh, that's exciting. Did you love
very
it?
nice.
Did you love it?
I love the teaching part
Mhm.
and the kids and stuff. That was great. The whole meetings and the reports you have to write
Well,
and,
yeah,
and
it's a lot of
colleagues
work.
and stuff. That's I don't miss that part. If I miss one part of it, it's just the interaction with the kids all day. And I always called them kids, but they were like between 12 and 18, so they really didn't appreciate calling
Yeah,
them
like
kids. But
teenagers. Yeah,
yeah,
they
but
don't like being called
that
kids.
was amazing. And just trying to have, like for me, teaching and geography and history were not the end goal. My end goal was not to teach kids where places are and their
Right,
history, but
right.
it was a vehicle to make them ready for life. So if you run into an issue, how can you figure out what the issue is and how can you solve it? And you can
Yeah.
use those subjects for that.
Critical
But it's
thinking.
basically a life thing. When you go out of school, I want you to be ready for life. So if you run into something, how can you fix that? How can you address that?
Yeah.
And that's where the topics really come in. And these are really nice topics.
Yeah, history especially is a great topic for teaching critical thinking. Yeah. Excellent. That's so cool. Any other questions
Yeah.
for you? Is there any other
But I don't-
questions for you?
I don't really miss the rest of the teaching and stuff, and I have
Marking.
a great life right now, so I feel really blessed every day.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I really enjoyed my teaching days as well, and
That's cool.
teenagers especially are very nice, and they can be very interesting, and
Yeah.
it's cool.
Teenagers are nice. Yeah. Yes, they're so nice. Oof. Yeah, they can be.
As the teacher, it's usually a little bit easier than as you are the parent, of course.
Yeah, I think so. They're much more keen. Even when I taught teenagers how to be swimming instructors, because they're all teenagers, 16, 15, 16. When they're engaged in something, they can be very great. They can be great joy to be around.
Oh, I loved it. I did like the gymnasium students and stuff, the very smart ones.
Uh-huh.
And I also teach the more practical ones. But in the end, I switched to the more practical ones because they're usually the honest ones.
Yeah.
And they don't say nice things in your face and say horrible things about
Oh,
you behind your
yeah.
back. And that's something that I didn't really like. And I always had an interest in a lot of the kids, like what do you do and how are you standing in life and stuff. And that's when you have. I also enjoy teaching the smarter kids, but they're usually more focused on actually the teaching and stuff, and not about what they did in the weekend. And I really enjoyed talking about the weekend and talking about like I had kids like age 13, 14, and they come up to you like, oh, all my friends already kissed, and I've never kissed, and now
Ah,
there's a guy that wants to meet me so I can kiss, and then I've kissed as well. Should I do that or not? And those are
aw.
things like
That's
then
so
you can
great
really
as
have
a
an impact
teenager.
on kids
Yeah.
to learn them about life and what's important and boundaries and stuff. I
And
really
I
enjoyed
think
that
they
part of it.
appreciate that, a teacher who's really engaged with them. Yeah. And they can talk about things maybe they can't talk to their parents about or whatever. Yeah.
I hope so.
That's awesome. That's so great. I don't know how long we've been streaming for, but I feel like I need a whole lot more coffee.
2.5 hours already, so we can slowly start to wrap this
Yeah,
up.
we can probably.
There's some stuff in chat though.
Is there? Okay.
He taught people not to mess with the mafia. Yeah, I did so. Let's see. My daughter is doing geology stuff. That's the way to put it, Cyrus.
Geography stuff. I like
Geology
rocks.
stuff.
I like rocks too.
She's
Oh boy,
throwing
do
rocks
I
at him,
like.
probably.
I love rocks.
Firelion has 2 questions. Well, you fired away, Firelion. Shuriel actually has a higher national diploma in environmental science.
Ooh.
Nice.
Very nice.
Sarah's daughter is going to uni to become a teacher. Very good. Very few people who describe teenagers that way. I know, but I think they're nice. Sorry.
I would not have made a very good high school teacher, I don't think. I think I would have taught maybe, what's a good grade? I like grade 4 kids. All my kids, when they were grade 4, it's like a break.
What age are they then? Because we have different. We named the
Okay,
grades
so like grade
differently.
1 is like 6 or 5, like 8,
Yeah.
like around 8 or 9. I like both ages around that age. Both genders. I mean, both genders around 8 or 9 are fabulous. Maybe the boys a little bit younger, like 7, and the girls around 8 or 9. That age, I love those. I love the whole elementary school years before the hormones kick in. It gets crazy after that. It's just crazy. Yeah.
True. Well, I'm not a big fan of the younger kids. Like as long as you can't talk to me, then I have no interest. And as soon as they can start talking and you can have like a conversation, then it starts to become interesting.
I feel like when they're so many of your people, by the way, if we're looking at the game, are sleeping in my tent. Just saying. Here they are. I can tell.
I see your people here. 1, 2, 3. So
well, that's really interesting. I'm really interested in this.
People I can invite actually.
In this whole thing where we.
Oh well, it's fine.
I know. I love it. I think this is so cool. I didn't know this was going to happen. I love this.
Yeah.
That we sort of become the same tribe. Yeah, I was wondering if that was going to happen.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe we can combine them at some point.
Yeah.
My daughter started gym this year. That's very good, Sandy. Nice. Hope she does well. Fun fact, Patmos taught the kissing at school. No. Are you ever going to play a horror game? Oh.
Yeah, we were just talking about that. Live stream, you and me. Scariest game you guys can come up with. Me and Pat play it. We live stream it. We are terrified and don't accomplish anything, but it would be funny.
Well, I don't think Serum is actually a horror game.
What is it?
But I played Serum, and a lot of you know that
Serum.
because a developer offered it to me, and I just give it a go. But Serum was already way too scary for me. So you can always go back and watch that. But that's a game that I don't think it's even classified as a horror game. But for me it is. So yes, I played a horror game. But yeah, I'll probably get talked into one at some point. I don't know.
Yeah,
We'll see.
that would be
Especially if we're going to
hilarious.
continue the talk and I invite different YouTubers and I still give them the power to pick the game, then there might be one that thinks, let's go horror or something. So we'll see.
Oh, well, I'll keep my eye open. I don't know any scary movies, so you guys have to give me your suggestions for what I can suggest.
Are there like movies that are called Scary Movie that are scary? So
yeah, there are. They're supposed to be
don't watch
funny
those.
also.
I don't watch this. And when you going to do a face reveal?
Oh!
Oh boy.
Oh. I would never be so brave to ask you to do that.
I don't know, maybe at 100,000 subscribers or something.
Oh! That's a high goal. That is a high
that
goal.
keeps me safe from doing a face reveal. So.
Not 5,000? 5,000.
No way. No way.
10,000.
No.
No.
100,000. Otherwise, no.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think that Mr. Wanders feels the same way about that as you do.
Well, if it was totally up to me, I would say nothing, but never.
Never. Oh.
See, I would have already thought I would say never.
Never. No face reveal. It is nerve-wracking when you reveal your face. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you this interesting story about my doctor. Yes, this is some pretty personal stuff, but I did one of the first camping videos I did was a provincial campground in my area here, and it was the new camper we took out, North Thompson Provincial Park Campground, and I was in having a test, a very private, personal female test. And she looked up and she said, "Hey, are you on YouTube?" And I said, "What?" She said, "Yeah, me and my family are going camping." So I was Googling it and I think you came up. And I'm like, listen, this is not the time or the place to ask to be recognized in your doctor's office in a very private, personal female test if I'm on YouTube. But that's the only time I've ever been recognized is by my doctor. So there's a risk if you reveal your face.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well, I kind of had that when I was a teacher. Like I taught in a regional school. So I've even been on a holiday to, I think it was Czech Republic.
And
we were on holiday, and I was with my family.
Wow.
And we went up no, it was not in Czech Republic. Where was it? Yeah, it was in the Czech Republic. And I went into a shoe store. And behind me, I heard like, "Hello, mister." And I'm like, oh, shoot.
Wow.
And then there was a kid there from class waving at me. Of course, when I walked through the towns here, I would get waved a lot. But I even had it one time in like a holiday park. And we were at the pool. And we were going up the big slide. And my brothers and stuff would always go sit with their naked butt on the slide because then you go faster.
Yeah.
And I was standing there, getting ready to go off the slide, and then from down below in the pool, it was like a 14-year-old. Hello. I'm like, oh shoot! So then I left the pool.
You left the pool? Why? Just because they recognize you?
Yeah, I'm not going to swim there with kids.
Aw, they already know you though.
Yeah, not in my swimming pants.
Aw, that's so cute.
So yeah, I'm known to a little bit to being recognized, but I hope not to have anything like you had.
No. Yeah.
You should at least wait it until you were done.
Well, now she's my doctor, so she can see my channel when I'm eating all the time.
Oh, so when next time you go to the doctor, you'll be like, "Oh yeah, but you've
Jessica,
been eating that. That's not good for you."
I know. I was bringing up lentils. She said, "I don't like lentils. Stop telling me how to eat lentils." What is this? Yeah, it's not good. It's not good to have your doctor know you have a YouTube channel. Just so you know, that's a bad thing.
Nice. Oh,
they
we
can
have a goal to
monitor you.
attend. No, we don't. Scary movies. Any Disney film.
Any Disney
Oh, that's
film.
trouble.
Trouble.
Phasmophobia is good. I don't know about that. Is it horror?
I've heard of that. Phasmophobia. I'll check it out. We'll see if Patmos will play with me. Phasmophobia. I
Cooper
wrote it
says,
down.
a standing question for all guests should be, can you please play a horror game with me?
Yeah.
No. Don't give people ideas.
But everybody thinks it would be fun, though, to watch you terrified. Come on. On my channel, they like it when I can barely make enough food to feed myself. It's good. It's good content.
Sounds like horror too, but
Yeah. You gotta cater to the masses. Come on.
yeah, we'll see about that. When I had my own cleaning business, I used to clean my doctor's house. Lol, that was uncomfortable
Oh,
sometimes,
that
but
would be
also great.
uncomfortable. Yeah.
I never had to wait for an appointment. Ah, yeah, well, I guess every dark cloud has a silver lining.
Yeah, just gotta take a step out for 2 seconds.
Yep. I don't want to know what my doctor has in his house, and I don't want to clean that. That's for sure. Are there any more questions, people? Because right now she's not here, so now we can conspire and find out all the interesting questions. True, true. I know I did that with serum. That was scary. And fun. But it's not something that I should do every week. Probably for the best if I don't do that. But yeah, soon will be the last chance to ask any questions on this stream to Jessica. So be prepared to ask your final questions, and then we're slowly going to wrap this up, I think. Let's give my people something to do so that we actually get some stuff. That will be nice. We collect some sticks, yes. We need more food, though. Oh, that's somebody from her tribe. Nice. So yeah, come up with those questions, or we'll slowly start to wrap this up soon.
That's a good question, Kevbot, whether Hairdev is going to do a face reveal. I want Hairdev to do a face reveal. Come on. Yes, please. I know, if you come camping with me, Hairdev, you never know what's going to happen.
Oh, that would all be interesting.
Yeah. But, of course, I would respect your privacy.
Oh, and otherwise we should get Kevin in. Have him do a face reveal or something.
I think Kevin already does reveal his face, doesn't he? Sometimes.
Yeah, well, but not on stream.
Not on stream.
Nope, sorry people, she says.
I didn't have anybody on thatch building. No, good. Now they're building stuff. Oh, good. Finally learned. You know what? I'm trying to advance over here while you're busy answering questions.
Ah, you're trying to catch up now, huh?
I'm trying. There's a lot of thoughtful questions. Just saying.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Oh.
Have you got any pet pictures, Patmos? I guess I have a picture of our bird, and I posted a few pictures of the dog that we have every couple days. So should be in the Discord somewhere. But I can make a new one at some point.
Aw, I like that. We don't have any pets right now.
You should get chickens for the eggs.
Yeah, we go away so much that you have to get somebody to look after your chickens, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
The chickens are nice, though.
Yeah. They attract rats. So in our little community that I live in, more and more people are getting chickens, and now there are more and more rats. So, because the rats are attracted to the chicken feed.
But then they do it wrong, because you can get chicken feeders that don't accommodate the rats.
Yeah, they're young people.
Although chicken make a real mess out of stuff. So.
They can spread everything all over the place. I don't know. I just, we had a cat who lived to be 18, and he was wonderful. And we loved him very much. And then he passed away. And then we didn't get another cat. And it's sad, but we've enjoyed not having to look after animals for a little bit. Like, no kids, no animals. It's the most freeing thing.
Yeah, I totally get it. And especially if you love traveling and stuff.
Yeah.
Then as soon as you have a pet, it becomes a problem.
Yeah. So We don't have any kids. We don't have any pets. We could literally leave here and be gone for, months and not have to have, other than having someone check on our place or something. Sometimes one of the kids comes and house sits for us, but I mean, it's just a whole different thing when you don't have any responsibilities.
Yeah, true. I could totally get that.
What kind of dog do you have?
Well, we don't really have a dog. It's just
Oh.
2 days a week. Acquaintances of us bring their dog because otherwise we'll be at home all day all alone.
Oh, like
So I
dog
take care of that
sitting.
dog.
Right.
It's what we call a boerenfox, but I don't remember the English name. I can see if I can translate it.
Are these your people or more people? I got more people. More people.
Dutch farmer's fox.
Dutch farmer's fox.
Or a red terrier.
Little.
Apparently.
Pretty little?
Yeah, it's a pretty small dog. Quite energetic. They're especially good for farmers because they do work a little bit as guard dogs, but also chase after rabbits and stuff.
Cool. Okay.
But apparently it's not easy to translate this kind of dog into English. The name of the... But apparently it looks like a red terrier.
Okay.
It says here.
Rat terrier. Hey. You're over here in my camp.
But they're really nice dogs, and I love it. Interview the one and only Kevbot. That's a nice stream.
Oh.
Oh, well, we can do that. That's one of the other things we can do at some point. I can get some people that come into the chat and the channel regularly and get them every now and then in the chat and have a nice talk while we play a little game. So yeah, that could totally be something. But one thing at a time. We just started off this now. So.
Yep. I think that we should do more streams of this game. And
totally. And then play the game seriously.
Yeah. And
I must say you're a bit soft to me now. Are you? Did you move your mic a bit?
I don't know. Maybe. Was that better?
Oh, that's way better. Thank you very much.
Yep.
But I guess if chat not really has any more questions, and we already had a nice talk, and it was early morning when you get up and you need some more coffee and stuff, this might be a good time to slowly wrap this very nice stream up.
Yeah.
Or you must have any questions. Then we can do that first.
No, I'm okay. Hairdev says the answer to life is 42. I agree. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Yep.
No, that's fine. That was good. I would do it again. We would do it again after some time, but I think that we can chat, do some more Sapiens. One of my favorite games.
We can do that for sure. Shoriel says, leave rabbits out of it. They're cute and cuddle and so funny. They're not food. I don't eat rabbits.
Oh, yeah. Lots of people do, though.
It's just that the dog is trained to hunt rabbits. I don't know why. Not my problem.
Some people, grow rabbits, in pens just to kill them for food.
Oh, that's what we do with cows and chickens and stuff also, so...
I think I would have a problem with rabbits, maybe, but they are so cute. Be hard to...
they are, and I never eat rabbit, and I don't hunt them myself. It's just that what the dog is originally trained for, but this dog doesn't do that because I won't allow him. A fox terrier, that's apparently the Dutch name, the English name. Thank you, Sandy.
All right.
That's helpful.
Fox terrier.
Rodok says was very informative. Nice.
Was it not informative? I don't know if it was very informative about the game, but...
Well, this wasn't about the game. This was about you, so we learned a lot. So thank you very much, Jessica, for all that you shared and all the nice chat that we had. And
that was wonderful.
Easy to talk to. That makes it easier for me as well.
There you go. Yeah, it was wonderful. It was wonderful being here. Wonderful answering all your countless questions. And I think that it's really interesting to share about why people are on YouTube and what they're doing and what their goals are. I think it's probably different for everybody, but I think it probably has a lot of the common themes. So yeah, it was great. It's great to chat.
Yeah, I had a great time. Thank you, everybody in chat, for listening to us and for all the questions that came out and all the nice talks. That's amazing. If you have not done so, go check out Jessica's channels. They're all in the description. You can find them and give her a subscribe.
And don't
Watch her
forget to
amazing
hit that
content.
like on Patmos for inviting us all to have these chats. I'm looking forward to all the ones coming up. You've got some more chats coming up, right?
Yeah, that's the idea.
With Donnie, I think, and
Already
Herdev.
planning one. Yeah, Donnie is probably not going to happen in the next 1.5 weeks.
Oh,
Because
okay.
he's very busy, but we'll see.
All right.
But yeah,
I'll be
the rest-
looking for him.
The rest will be announced when we get to it.
Cool.
So
All right.
yeah, expect some more because I had a great time.
Excellent.
And
You have to
thanks
come
so
back.
much. And I guess we have to get some appointments going for streaming Sapiens.
Yeah, I would be into that. That'd be cool. All right. I'm
Very
gonna
good.
pause this and hibernate, I guess. That's
You do
what
that.
I
I'll
do.
save up and then we can see if we continue this or we start all over for a new series. We'll see.
yeah. No, save this one. This one's good. Save this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna save this. No problem.
Okay. Okay, I'm out. Peace out.
Well,
Baby.
thanks so much, and we'll talk to you again.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. And thank you, everybody in chat. Thanks for being here. Had a great time. Enjoy the rest of your evening, day, or whatever it is. Have a good sleep, and we'll see you somewhere during the weekend again for another stream. Thanks so much, and a lot of bye-byes.